I don't know why the scoreboard is broken. There we go. All right, 30-all. Osaka in a little trouble here. GMP versus Taylor Fritz. The grass man versus the serve bot. He's from California. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Number 5 in the world, number 5 seed and in the world, Taylor Fritz. 2 of the 3 weeks in the grass, he won titles. The King of Eastbourne, the Duke of Eastbourne, the California kid. My pick to make a final if I got $5 on it, so I wouldn't mind a payday. Perricard though, big serve, big serve. Hasn't been playing much though, so let's see whether or not Perricard can make this awkward. I mean, I'd be surprised if we got no tie breaks. The Duke of Sussex, perhaps. That's too complicated for me. Let's just call him the Prince of Eastbourne. That sounds more relatable. Also, we've got Osaka playing at the moment as well. She's winning. And, yeah. Good luck with that, Cam. Hey, if Fritz makes the final, I take all the credit. So I am happy for people to make fun of that. Mia, you think Fritz is going to win, don't you? Don't you, Papa? Don't you, Papa? Don't you, Papa? Oh, don't you, Papa? Hey. Yeah, see, Mia's like, yeah, Fritz going to make the final. You all laugh. Because she knows that if Fritz wins, she gets more food. Hey? You want the heater on, do you? Are you cold? Are you cold? Is that why you're jumping on me? You're cold, are you? Yeah, why? You're not that cold. All right, Advantage Gibson. Are you an Australian fan or a USA fan? I'm a tennis fan. I'm nomadic. Advantage Gibson. I have no home. As a return goes the forehand of Osaka. Gibson forehand to the forehand of Osaka, but Gibson hit it out. Osaka gets back to deuce. Mirra's confirmed a Fritz fan. You're a Fritz fan, brother. You like Fritz? You're a fan of Fritz? You're a Fritz fan. You're a Fritz fan. Taylor Fritz? Taylor Fritz? Taylor Fritz? You like Taylor Fritz? She's like, shut up. Say the word, the food word. No, turn the heat on. All right. Perricard and Fritz have never played. Advantage Osaka. As Osaka gets game 3-2 in the second. Cam, you picked Fritz semi-final, but you didn't mention final, so it don't count. Okay, well, I've got receipts for the money that I put on Fritz to make the final, so it does count. In my bank account, it counts. I literally can count the dollars that I'll get if he makes the final, so it does count, and I'm going to count those winnings if I win it. So, who's laughing now? All right, GMP serving. I tell you what, Chad. I hope I don't want Perricard to win because I want Fritz to make the final. But if he was playing someone else, I'd be going for him. I love watching Perricard. I think he's great. I love that people don't like serve bots. They don't understand. You know what, GMP? He is a. I feel like it's an exclusive club to understand why a serve bot or someone who has a big serve is a great to watch. Like, it's definitely an acquired taste. But if you're part of the club, it's like caviar, right? It's just like, oh, look, not everyone enjoys it. It's like oysters, right? Not everybody enjoys oysters. But hey, look, it's acquired taste, all right? It's not for everybody. But the ones who it is for, we appreciate and we love it. People are going to think it's boring or, he just serves aces. He's not even that good. Okay. I don't think you understand the art of the serve bot. But it's okay. Only intellectuals may understand. GMP, I just love how, like, menacing he looks, but he's probably the nicest guy of all time. Like, he just looks like... he's just like... He just got that, like, look on his face where he's just like, I'm going to ace you. He just has that frown, but I'm going to ace you. I'm going to ace you 50 times today. You're going to get aced on a second serve. No, oh, he nearly got Fritz in the chest. He almost got him in the chest on the first point. 149 into the body. Chat, I don't know why people don't like serve bots, but he almost killed Fritz on the first point, and the ladies in the front row were loving it. They're like, woo! Yeah! Make him bleed! Then he serves an ace, 30 love. Fritz is like, I'm not touching that serve. You get that serve out of my face. Get that away from me. Holy shit. Oh, he's gone to the body again, but Fritz gets it back. It's better than the Alcaraz match. Volley from Fritz winner. They wanted blood. They're blood hungry, those ladies in the front row. They're like, woo! Break his arm. 30-15. Joe, this is crazy. This is already crazy. Perricard's going for the head. All right, 15. Shit. Fritz is like, all right, I hear you. I see ya. I see what you're doing. Fritz returns in the forehand. Perricard off the tape goes into the forehand. Fritz, I'm glad we're watching this. It was at a backhand out for Fritz. Into the forehand. Perricard, who smokes a win. Oh, GMP came to play. GMP came to play. GMP's ripping balls. Oh, shit. Chat. Fritz is in trouble. 45th is scary. Yeah, it's just bounce. It's like cricket. It's like just bounces, fastballs, going at the face. I mean, it's just headshots. Perricard too strong. Holy shit. He's serving 145 bombs in the first game. He went a 149 in that first game as well. He's going for 200. Holy hell. GMP. He's like, I was a lucky loser here last year. Made the fourth round. How good am I? I'm pretty good at tennis. Holy shit. He lost to Musetti in the end. They're showing us now. Anyways, Osaka's got break point 30-40. I'm so glad we're watching this, chat. You're going to love it. This is why I love GMP, chat. Like, I just love, he's what a serve bot should be. I mean, if you're a serve bot, why play nice? If you've got one of the biggest serves in the world, why would you try and ace someone? Why wouldn't you try and break their ribs? Like, why wouldn't you go for the body? Like, use that weapon and take them out. Like, I love that. It's so aggressive. I love it. It's physical. It's such a physical serve. So many big servers just go for the big serves out wide, go for the ace. Nah, break some ribs. You know, respectfully. Yeah, Fritz needs a helmet. Where the hell's Fritz's body armor? Anyways, Gibson gets a deuce. Oh, yeah, that is a deadly weapon, that serve. Fritz is going to come out of here with a bruise. All right, 15 love. Fritz needs body armor. 15 love. Fritz has got a good serve too, though. So, like, Fritz is going to give his back. But he doesn't have a 150-mile-an-hour body serve. As he serves the forehand Perricard, who smacks the return. Fritz, I'm scared. I'm scared of someone who picked Fritz. 15, oh, I'm scared. Paul Annacone looks relaxed or tired. He's just chilling. Deuce. Return from Osaka goes long, and it's advantage Gibson. That's what yeah, exactly. That is a weapon. All right. Advantage Gibson to level. Sorry, Osaka fans. We'll keep watching there as well. GMP Fritz is going to keep getting interesting, though. Fritz serves his own ace, 40-15. I love it, chat. I love this. I hope Fritz gets his one back. I hope he goes to the body and tries to knock Perricard over too. Gibson holds, 3-3. As Fritz serves an ace down the tee. Chat, who's going to hit more aces? Who's going to hit more aces? It's an unofficial ace-off. Who's going to hit more aces? LA!
Come, since you will probably lose your bet, here is something for Mia's Treaters Fund.
Well, There you go, man. You got a thing. Thank you for the $10. Appreciate that, but that's rude. What do you mean lose? Did you watch Roland Garros? Sorry. All right. Perricard to serve again. 15 love. The man has a weapon. Oh, he serves out 143. GMP. 30 love. He's already serving 140 plus on every serve. Chat, how is this boring? How do you not like this? And I'm not saying you, chat. I'm saying people that don't like serve bots. How do you not like this? How do you not like someone who hits the ball harder than anybody in the world? It's the hardest shot in tennis, that shot. GMP has the hardest shot in tennis. Who's got a bigger serve? And no ground stroke is bigger than that serve. No one hits a 150 mile an hour forehand. That's not a thing. The serve is the hardest shot, and he hits the hardest. It's a deadly weapon. 151 down the tee. Tell me that serve ain't killing something. What the hell? 151 down the tee. He's already served more aces than I can count, and I can't count to 10. 15 all, by the way, Osaka serves. It is like Roddick. Like, people have, so there's players that have big serves, and then there's players that have, like, these serves, right? Like, Roddick's serve was huge, but it was also, like, dangerous. Perricard's got the dangerous serve. Fritz has got a massive serve too, but it's not dangerous. It's not painful. It's a great serve though for Fritz, but it's not scary. This is a scary serve. I love how Perricard's just like unapologetic too. He's just like, you're standing there. You can move. I might serve at your body, but you can you have my permission to leave. 15. I love JP. JP is great. I'm so glad we're watching him again. GMP broke the fastest serve ever at Wimbledon, 153, in the first game of the match. What, in this match? He just broke the fastest serve of Wimbledon history? What? GMP has already broken the record of Wimbledon. That's correct. Chat, he is on one today. GMP is ready to kill someone. He's gone. Fritz is gone. I need a refund. How's Fritz going to win? Love 15. He's got no chance, Fritz, now. Shit. GMP just came out. He came out here and he's like, you know what? I'm going to hit the fastest serve in Wimbledon history. You can get stuffed. Fritz serves an ace, 15 all. Anyways, Gibson's got a break point, 30-40. What was the previous fastest serve at Wimbledon all time? .148 was the previous fastest serve, and that was Andy Roddick. And he smoked it by 5 miles an hour. 148 was the fastest serve in the history. Oh, no, sorry, by Taylor Dent. By Taylor Dent in 2010 in a doubles match. And Perricard put 5 on that. And then he hit a 151 just for fun. So Perricard's serving the biggest serves we've ever seen at this tournament in the history of tennis. Apparently Shelton... Oh, no, it was recorded wrong. Apparently Shelton hit a 153, but it didn't count last year. I love this. I love it, chat. We're watching history right now. We're watching Perricard. He's going to hit a 160. Anyways, Fritz holds his own. We love that. 2-0. Perricard's going to serve a 151. By the way, Gibson breaks. Sorry, I'm ignoring that. I love it, chat. This is great. This is so much fun. 2-2. And chat, that's going to sound like a shotgun under that roof. With the echo, it's just going to sound like a cannon. People outside the courts are going to feel like there's something going on. I mean, what the hell's going on in center court one? Court one, there's someone letting off bombs or something. What's going on? Shit. Fireworks display on court one. Fritz defends himself and hits it out. 15 love. 145. Come on now. 145. He served with that. That's his average. 147. 147. His average serve is like 145. His average is the fastest ever recorded serve at Wimbledon history. That's his average today. As he serves again, Perricard, he serves a fault. A 146 fault. Now, like, this is ridiculous, chat. This is some of the craziest serving you'll ever see in your life. 30 love. Second serve. That's a 133. Just a casual 133. That's Fritz's fastest. Drop shot Fritz. Perricard gets with a slice. Fritz with a lob. Longest rally of the match. Fritz hits a winner. 5 shots. 30-15. Perricard serving second serves bigger than Fritz's first. That's what we're watching right now. He's so big, but he doesn't have any movement. That's not true. Perricard, for a big guy, moves very well. He moves way better than guys like Isner and Karlovic. One of the best movers from a guy his height is he shows a massive serve down the tee, 143. I don't think Fritz... I mean, Fritz has played Opelka and he's played Isner, but this must be different. This has got to feel different. I mean, who's serving 132nd serves? I don't think Isner was. Perricard serves. And chat, again, you might find it boring. You think you got to appreciate the power of this man. Like, his power is ridiculous. 129 second serve fault. Like, you just got to appreciate how like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, okay, we're getting like 2-shot rallies, but you got to appreciate the power. As Gibson comes to the net, and Osaka hits a passing shot. Lovely shot, 15-0. Fritz is getting a body serve again. 150! He gets it back though, Fritz. And then Perricard volleys it long. How did Fritz get that 150 serve back without dying? Deuce. Fritz defends himself and wins the point. Deuce, that was lucky. That was right at the body and he was like, whoop. Good serve, Gibson, 30-15. Good serve out wide. Well, Perricard's gone with the slow ball, 123 out wide. Mixing it up. See? He's not just all brawn, he's got brains. Advantage, Perricard. Yeah, Gibson broke Osaka. Sorry, I'm being distracted by this crazy serving. As Fritz, it's a lovely return winner of a 146. At least this crowd are getting involved. I love it. Anyways, backhand return from Osaka to the backhand of Gibson. 4-0 from Osaka on the stretch. Gibson goes cross-court again. Osaka slices it in the net and it's 40-15. Gibson fighting very nicely in the second set. How is Perricard serve? Consistently 140 plus. 145 minimum. Crazy. Fritz has just got to defend himself enough and he'll win. Gibson serves a massive ace out wide against Osaka. 5-3. Back in, Perricard goes long. Fritz has got a break point. Fritz with a break point to take the early lead here, but he's had to take some bumps. As we just serve down the tee from Perricard, that's a 147 fault. Second serve, here's Fritz's chance. Second serve. Serving to the corner, Fritz, return goes into the net. It's 122 second serve too. Fritz is like, oh man. Fritz knows it too. He's like, oh, shit, I'm never going to get break points against this guy. Fritz knows it. He's like, oh man, I just got to get it back. That was a massive miss. Anyways, Gibson returns love 15. Back in Osaka to the back of Gibson as Osaka wins the point 15-0. Perricard serves out wide. It's too strong. 128 out wide. Little slow ball. Advantage Perricard. As we serve from Osaka at 15-0. Backhand cross court. The backhand of Gibson into the backhand of Osaka, but Gibson hits it out for 30-15. As GMP nearly breaks the net with a 146. Serve again, Perricard. Fritz gets it back. Perricard with a volley in the net, though. Ooh. Okay. 30-15, Osaka. Serving to the forehand of Gibson. Return the net, 40-15. Now, the thing is, chat, what Fritz can do is, it's still going to be really warm tonight, right? It's not a cold night. Fritz can outlast Perricard. Perricard's not going to be serving 150s in 2 hours. And if he is, holy hell. But he's not going to be serving 150 serves. He's fresh. He just hit a 150 then. Like, Perricard's not going to be serving this big the longer this match goes. So Fritz just needs to... First of all, he needs to win the sets, but he also needs to just keep this match going. 152. Again, Perricard is breaking his own record that he broke at the start of this match. The fastest first serve in the history of Wimbledon, and it was in this match, 153. And he's got 150, 152, 151. He has broken the record of the fastest serve in Wimbledon history multiple times. Because before today, according to the internet, it was 148. And he's consistently hitting 148, 150. 40-30 as the return goes in the back of Osaka, Osaka in the net. So chat, it doesn't matter what happens from now, we've already seen history. All right. Osaka. Good serve. She gets to advantage. Advantage Osaka. Paolini wins. Let's go. All right, Osaka holds. And Gibson's going to serve for the set to take us to a third. All right. All right. 15 love Fritz. Berrettini win. Berrettini is trying to get to a fifth. Bolter, by the way, but also won the second 6-3. So she's hanging in. Yeah, but Paolini wins, so I love that. Where's that guy that was saying Paolini was going to lose and laughing at me for having her in the semis? See, we'll see who's laughing in a week. Some of you love counting chickens, don't you? You're all farmers now, aren't you? All right, Gibson serving to take us to a third. (40-15) as Fritz holds, and it's 3-all. Serve bots don't win slams. Karlovic, Isner, Roddick, Tanner, they all have one slam between them. Roscoe Tanner won a slam. Right? I mean, if you're going to be... Yeah, there's 2 slams between them. What are you talking about? I mean, if you're going to tear down the art of the serve bot, you can at least get your back straight. Love 15. As Gibson serving for the second. By the way, Fritz outplays Perricard in the net. Love 15. I'll tell you this, chat. This is going to be a very interesting match to watch from Taylor Fritz because, yeah, we know what Perricard's going to do. He's going to serve massive serves. But it's going to be a mental effort by Fritz. Like, he is going to have to play... Like, first he's got to take his opportunities. He's going to have to be very... He's going to be very smart with the returns. And he's going to have to play a really strategic match. Because he's not going to get many chances against this serve. Especially early. So I'm really keen to see how Fritz can deal with this. 147, another massive serve from Perricard, by the way. Anyways, love 40. Osaka to break back. As Fritz gets a back. I mean, again, 148. Is the clock broken? Perricard serving 148, and Fritz is starting to get onto it, though. So that's a good thing. Like, Fritz is making... Stop spamming. Fritz is making Perricard play. So even the 148s, Fritz is starting to see them, which is good for him. Good for Fritz. Perricard's serve is becoming less and less of a problem as Osaka breaks back. 5-0. Perricard comes to the net, and Fritz hits it wide. There's an opportunity. Every time Fritz gets the ball back, it's an opportunity. Because you get the ball back, that's half the rally. If you get into the rally, Fritz is going to have a chance. He knows it too. Whenever he gets into a rally, if he gets the serve back in the court, he has to win the point. Perricard serves an ace down the tee, 141. Slow. Bit slow, that one. Yeah, bit slow, that one. Anyways, Perricard holds 4-3. 20 minutes. All right, Osaka serving at 5-5. That's right, Sam. Oh, sorry. Did somebody send a super chat? My bad. I'm too busy getting excited about the bloody whatever. Arian.
Come this goat.
Hey, thank you for the nice words and the $2. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. Osaka, love 15. Yeah, patience and smart is what Fritz has to be. Yeah, patience is a big one. You have to be patient because you're not going to get chances, but if you get frustrated, you're going to lose. So Fritz can't get pissed. He's got to keep his cool. He's got to be patient, and then when he gets a chance, he's got to be smart. He can't just try and hit return winners off a second serve. He's got to get, and he has been playing pretty smart as well. He is, so far, considering he's playing against the guy who's serving bigger than anyone who's ever served at Wimbledon, and that's not even an exaggeration. This guy is literally serving the biggest we've ever seen at Wimbledon. 150 plus consistently. Like, Perricard is serving bigger than anybody has in the history of the All England Club. 15-30. As the return goes in the net from Gibson, 30-all. But like I said, the thing with big servers, right? Yeah, okay, they shock you at start. But after a while, you'll figure out where to stand, how to return. Unless Perricard starts mixing it up, Fritz is going to read it and start figuring out how to get it back and consistently be in the rallies. So Perricard's got to do slow serves. He's got to mix it up. He's got to kick it out. He's got to go body, right? He's got to mix it up because if he keeps doing the same serves over and over, Fritz is going to catch on. He's number 5 in the world for a reason. He's not going to, he knows how, he grew up with playing Riley Opelka. Like he's best friends with Riley Opelka. He knows how servers serve, right? So Perricard's got to also be smart. He can't just serve 150 and expect to win. Break point for Gibson. 30-40. Osaka serves. Serving in the back end of Gibson. To the back end of Osaka as Osaka hits it out. Gibson's going to serve. To take us to a third. By the way, it is getting dark outside. I wonder if Osaka Gibson is going to finish tonight. It is getting... the sun's getting real low. It's already nearly 8 o'clock at night. I wonder if... how long they got? Like another 30 minutes maybe? Outside? Center courts... By the way, Zverev's match is not going to finish tonight. And it probably won't even start. I mean, I would be so shocked if they even started play like 2 sets. Zverev's match is not going to finish. GMP 4-4. Fritz has done well to hold his own. But GMP is serving bigger than anybody has ever done at the All England Club. Borderline illegal. He's breaking the grass, GMP. And he's got a one-hand backhand as well. Slice goes in to the forehand of Fritz. Backhand from GMP sliced. Into the forehand of Fritz is GMP on the stretch with the forehand. He goes long. Fritz, that was a smart rally. That's the rallies. He gets the rally. He gets the ball back. He's got to do that. You've got to rally like that. Love 15. Love 15. By the way, Osaka trying to get back on serving, get to this tiebreak, avoid a third, sorry. That was close. Couple of sets off. 15-all. 3 hours, 10 minutes with the curfew, yeah. GMP with a lovely volley, by the way. God, if he figures out that net game a little more, I mean, he's going to be... That's even scary. The thing about GMP is what's scary is he's only 20. He's only 21, I think, right? He's just getting started. And he's just trying to figure out. He's got a weapon. He's got that weapon. He's 21. He turns 22 in a couple of days. But this man is young. And he's got that weapon. And he's going to get smarter. He's going to figure out the rest of the game. He's already got the hardest part of the game sorted. 146 again. 30-15. The serve is insane. Oh yeah, that serve. I mean, chat. It's a piece. It's a work. It is a beautiful serve. It's just pure power. As he serves an ace out wide, 40-15. Second serve, 146. Yeah, I mean, this man is like, you got to respect the courage and the commitment to the serve. You know, he's got no fear. He doesn't double faults fear Perricard. You know? And he serves a 151 fault. Biggest serves of ever. It's unsustainable. All right, well, if you don't like it, then leave. Anyways, GMP, he leads 5-4. Also, Osaka to get back on serve and take us to a tiebreak. As Osaka returns into the front of Gibson, Osaka gets a point and the game, and we're going to the tiebreak. Who's winning this tiebreak, chat? Who is winning this tiebreak? By the way, Patrick Morotogu giving advice. Hey, is that Nick Kyrgios? Hey, I see Nick Kyrgios. He's over there. I found him. Keegs. Nick Kyrgios is watching Osaka. Anyone else? Did anyone see that? Why are we only mentioning it now at the end of the match? What the hell? Nick Kyrgios is there, everybody. What the hell? He's watching Osaka. Or he's at least sitting on that side of the court. I don't know if he's watching, if he's on, I mean, he probably is. I think they're friends. They're doubles partners. Anyway, serve. Osaka is an ace. 1-love. Are they dating? Why does everybody who, chat, you can have, chat in life, boys and girls can be friends. I don't know who told you that's not a thing, but all your friends don't have to be this, just boys or just girls. You can have friends that are boys and you can have friends that are girls. Without having to marry them all. You don't have to marry every person that you ever meet of the opposite sex. You don't have to. It's not a rule. That's not, not in my world. Maybe in your world, maybe it's a different place. Maybe you live somewhere else. Maybe you live on the moon. Anyway, it's 15-love. On this planet, I think you can, at least where I'm from, you don't have to marry everybody you see. You can be friends with girls and you can be friends with guys and support them at tennis matches without having to go on a date first. 30-love. Anyways, chat, this mixed doubles thing's going to be terrible if this is how we do things. Everybody who's going to play mixed... Oh, Navarro and Sinner are dating now because they're playing mixed doubles. We can't do this, chat. This mixed doubles thing's a nightmare already. Anyways, 2-1 Osaka. She's got the mini break. It's called Platonic Friends. Yeah. All right, 2-1 Osaka. She's got the mini break. By the way, Fritz 40-love. Navarro Sinner dating. Sinner said in the press conference he hadn't met her before yesterday. So I'm going to say no. They didn't even know each other before this week. Yeah, he said he hadn't even met Navarro in person before. Which I thought was so funny because I'm like, of course he hasn't. Most of those doubles combos, they didn't get a choice. I think that was so funny. And I love how he was like, I want to just apologize to her because of my shit volleys. I'm like, that's so funny. Sinner was so good in that press conference. Go watch it. All right, serve out wide, the forehand of Gibson. Gibson in the net, 4-1 Osaka. 4-1 Osaka. Osaka with the mini break. Only one mini break, though. 5-0, Perricard serving again. As Osaka trying to finish this match in straights before the sun goes down. They got matched up because the others had been matched up. They were the last kids to be picked for the team. Yeah, I said that was the thing that happened the other day, remember? Like Draper and Zhang, I thought the same thing. All right, Perricard double faults, a second serve, 143. And Fritz, 15-0. Oh, no, Perricard already served an ace, did he? Oh, my bad. Perricard served an ace. He serves so big, I just can't see it. As Perricard serves again. Into the body of Fritz. Fritz in the net. 141 in your face. 30-15. 30-15. By the way, Gibson serves. A fault, second serve. Osaka looking for that 5-1 so she can serve it out. GMP. Double faults again. Ooh. Okay, 30-0. Fritz got a chance here. Backhand to backhand rally. Gibson down the line. Beautiful shot. They change ends. 4-2. Draper and Zhang probably the same case. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just such a random pairing. GMP puts it away with a lovely cross-court one-handed backhand winner. 40-30. I've never heard GMP speak, but I can imagine it is like a booming bass voice. 152 at the body, and Fritz can just defend his kneecaps. All right, 6-5. Perricard just served the biggest serve. Again, 152 consistently. This man doesn't know. He doesn't have a limit. All right, 4-2. Osaka. Sounds like Shaq. Yeah, I'm thinking he has that bass, booming bass voice that just rumbles the walls. Just scares the shit out of you from a mile. Just just that. I'm gonna have to listen to an interview. Anyways, 5-2. Osaka's gonna serve this match. A 152 mile an hour serve. Fritz is. By the way, can we just mention for Fritz? Fritz is dealing with something that no one in Wimbledon has ever had to deal with. The biggest serving Wimbledon has ever seen, and Fritz is having to deal with that. No one in the history of tennis has ever had to deal with this at Wimbledon. No one. Fritz is dealing with the most unique situation we've ever seen. He will be used as a case study on how to play someone that serves ridiculously fast in Wimbledon. Anyways, Osaka's got 4 match points. She serves a fault. Second serve. GMP ground and pound, yeah. Second serve, Osaka. Berrettini's gone 5. Nice. Second serve, Osaka to take the win. Serving to the forehand of Gibson. Return goes to the forehand of Osaka. Gibson. Forehand again to the forehand of Osaka. Osaka gets wide and Gibson gets one of the mini breaks back. 6-3. How are the rackets surviving? Yeah, I know. I'm surprised his racket doesn't just explode on impact. Or the ball. Something's got to give. Perricard returns a backhand into the forehand of Fritz. Fritz hits it wide. That was a sloppy error. See, that's what he can't do, Fritz. 152 is 245 kilometers, yeah. The higher the serve is 153 of all time. At Wimbledon. Now, he hit that GMP today. Serve from Gibson, the forehand of Osaka. Forehand from Gibson. Into the forehand of Osaka is Gibson. Forehand again to the forehand of Osaka is Gibson backhand. Down the line's a winner. Lovely from Gibson. Saves 2. Also 30-15. Fritz trying to get to this tie break. Surprise, surprise. All right, good serve from Fritz. 40-15 as Osaka set match point number 3. Sorry. Match point number 3. As Gibson serves into the back of Osaka. Return goes into the front of Gibson. Gibson in the net. Osaka wins. Her first win at Wimbledon, it feels like for a while. I don't know how many wins she's had here, but not many. And that's her first win of this tournament. Gibson put up a good fight, though. I've never really watched much of Gibson before. As an Aussie, I don't watch Aussies, as you know. But I was impressed by Gibson. I thought that was pretty good. She did well. But Osaka obviously has had a little bit more. All right, chat. Tiebreak first. Tiebreak. If you want to keep watching this tiebreak, by the way, we're going to merge the streams. But, I mean, if you don't want to watch the hardest serving Wimbledon's ever seen, I don't know what... I mean, why wouldn't you want to see that? Chat, why wouldn't you want to see the biggest serving of the history of Wimbledon? Anyways, Fritz comes to the net, but Perricard puts it away. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't want to see that. But then again, sometimes maybe that's not your thing. And that's whatever. But Osaka wins. She's into the second round, and she will take on... She will play the winner of Zhang and Siniakova. So Zhang Osaka is a very possible thing. But if you want to see fire, jump on over and watch this match with us. All right. Tiebreak number 1. I'm sure we're going to get more than one. Fritz holds his serve 1-1. All right. And we're going to see after this tiebreak where that 153, and if he hits a 154 or 5, where that sits in the history of serves, because it's got to be up there as one of the top 10 biggest serves of all time. A 153, I mean, it's got to be up there as not just the biggest serve of Wimbledon, but the biggest serve of all time, right? I mean, we've got to talk about it. By the way, I don't know why GMP had a thing next to his name. That was weird. All right. Let me fix the scores. 2-1 to Fritz. As backhand Fritz goes in the front of GMP. Fritz puts up a lob, but it goes long. A big serving donkey. You're an idiot. You know that? I'm sorry. I like that. Why are you being dumb? You can leave. All right, Fritz comes in, puts away the volley. Smart, 3-2. All right, 3-2 Fritz. He gets a mini break. He got the wind at his back. It's not even windy, though. It's the river's shut. There's a serve down the tee from Fritz. Perricard gets it back. Fritz comes in the net. Perricard backhand pass, but Fritz volleys it wide. Oh, no. Fritz gave that away. 3-3. They're back on serve. All right, 3-0. They change ends. Three. Fritz should be bouncing around. I mean, he's just trying to survive. I don't think Fritz is in the bouncing mood. I think he just wants to not get hurt. Serve out wide the front of Perricard. Return goes in the back of Fritz. Perricard puts up a lob. Fritz with a bounce smash. Puts it away. All right. 4-3 Fritz. All right, 4-3. 4-3 Fritz. As he serves another ace. 144. 4-all. Can I check the average serve speed from Perricard in this first set? Is that a thing? It's got to be 144. Like, this man's serve is just impossible. Anyways, Fritz with a forehand. He's in the rally. Here we go, Fritz. GMP goes the backhand of Fritz into the backhand of Perricard. Forehand from Fritz cross court. Perricard forehand into the forehand of Fritz. As Perricard goes down the line. And it's out. Fritz gets the mini break. The mini break goes to Fritz. All right. Fritz gets the mini break. He's got the serves now. As the return goes out from GMP, 6-4 Fritz. 6-4 Fritz. To take the first set. As he serves a fault second. That was a 138 by Fritz. That was a decent hit from him. Chad, I'm going to tell you some stats. Return goes in the forehand of Fritz. GMP on the attack. Fritz in trouble. GMP comes in with a volley. And he puts it away. Oh no. Did Fritz just give away the set? Now GMP's back on serve. By the way, GMP first serve average 246 kilometers. His fastest serve is 246. His average is 230, which is faster than Fritz's fastest serve. His average is 230 kilometers an hour. Holy moly. That is 143 miles. As he serves a fault, he served to 150. Second serve. His average serve is faster than Fritz's biggest serve. That's insane. Second serve, Perricard. Down the tee, the forehand of Fritz. Return goes in the forehand of Perricard. Fritz in the rally. As Perricard goes down the line, Fritz with the backhand into the forehand of Perricard. As Fritz backhand again. GMP. Forehand goes in the forehand of Fritz. GMP on the attack. Fritz is doing well defensively as he hits a backhand into the slice of GMP. A backhand for Fritz. Again to the backhand of GMP. Fritz with the forehand goes cross court. GMP's got it. Fritz goes down the line. GMP's there with a backhand. Into the backhand of Fritz. What is this rally? As with a forehand from GMP inside out. Slice from Fritz. GMP forehand again. As Fritz with a backhand. Into the backhand of GMP down the line. Fritz can't get it. He does though. And it goes out. What a rally. That was like a 30-shot rally. And Fritz is like, who is this guy? What is he doing this for? What a rally. That was like the longest rally if you put like a whole 5 games of rallies together. It was more shots than the whole 5 games. And the crowd love it. They're like, we didn't expect this. 150 bombs and 30-shot rallies. All right. 6-all. Fritz, by the way, was doing well defensively. He just couldn't do anything else. That was all he could do, was just like hang on until nothing. 6-6. 6-all. Fritz is like, what is this guy? Who is this guy, chat? GMP with another serve coming up. God, chat, I love it. This is so much fun. 6-6. GMP can hit ground strokes. Yeah, he's not just a serve. Even though he has that too, and he serves a 145 down the tee. He's only served a couple of aces though, GMP. I mean, hang on, that's the wrong stats. Wait, let me check. Hang on. That's more like it. He served, 7 aces. That's decent, but it's not like 8 aces. Sorry, 8 aces. I mean, you would have thought he'd serve 20. Anyways, Fritz serving to stay in the set. Now he serves a fold. Uh-oh. GMP's going to attack. Second serve. GMP is going to hit this. As a return goes in from GMP, that's a winner. I told you, chat. He was going after it from as soon as it became a second serve. He's like, I'm going to slap this one, and it's going to be a winner. He steals the set off Fritz. 7-6, 8-6 in the breaker. GMP with an average serve of 1 million. His power level is higher than 1,000. Oh no! And Fritz is like, what am I watching? What am I doing? Taylor Fritz, you are playing the hardest serving that Wimbledon has ever seen. Nobody's ever played against a guy that has served bigger than this at the grounds of Wimbledon. So you, unfortunately, are a guinea pig when it comes to playing against this guy. No one's done it, and maybe no one ever will have to do it again. But you're subject one. You are going to be the precedent that everybody else is going to have to follow. Fritz played a great set. 18 winners, 2 errors. Great set by Fritz. 1 break point for the match so far, and that was against Perricard. Fritz couldn't take it. But GMP is serving at an average of 145 miles an hour, which is insane. How the hell are you supposed to beat the guy that can't, that serves like cannons? I mean, what are you doing? It's a thing of beauty, chat. This serving is a thing of beauty. All right. Is GMP first Wimby? Is this GMP's first? Oh, no. GMP played last Wimbledon as a lucky loser, made the 4th round. Lost to Musetti. But yeah, it's his second. I think it's his second Wimbledon. 1 break point, yeah. And Fritz had a chance in that break point too. Zhang's match is on, I don't know, later. Should be on pretty soon, actually. Actually, it might not even be on tonight because it's the weather. Sorry, the bad light. I don't know if Zhang's match is going to be on. Her match might be postponed. I'll let you know if we see if anything happens. By the way, Berrettini down 1-4 in the 5th. All right, here we go. Second set. Let's see if Fritz can recover. As a return goes in from GMP to the back of Fritz. GMP on the stretch, can't get it. I still think Fritz is going to win this. He was so close. His average forehand is 93 miles too. Chat, we all like, this is like, are we having fun? I mean, if you're not having fun watching this, I mean, come on now. This is just hilarious. This is crazy. Yeah, GMP will tire, but will Fritz be down 2 sets to love when that happens? That's the problem. Like, Fritz kind of has to win this set because if GMP is going to get tired, he might be able to take the 3rd set off and then recover in the 4th if he's up 2 sets to love, right? So I think Fritz has to win this set. Otherwise, GMP, even if he does get tired, he can just relax for a set and then come back. Whereas if Fritz wins this set and GMP gets tired in the 3rd, then that's perfect for Fritz, right? He'll outlast him. Fritz 1 love. We've only played an hour, though. It's not been a long match. But the serving might slow down. I'd be shocked if he's serving like this in the 4th. Or the 3rd. Or the 5th. Yeah, Osaka won. Yep. But Osa has major back problem. That sucks. Well, she's playing, though. All right. Fritz just has to play the long game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, look, we talk about the strat in the first, right? Every time he gets the serve back, it's a win for Fritz, but he's got to make it count, right? Because GMP, even though GMP can rally, though. As he says, the second serve ace 138. I mean, even missing a first serve is not giving you a chance, right? Man. This is what made everyone fall in love with GMP in Basel, right? When he won Basel. But did he win Basel or did he win Vienna? Whatever he won. Whenever he won that indoor tournament. I can't remember. Draper won the other one. We were watching him hit 2 first serves. It was Basel. Yeah, he was hitting 2 first serves, and we're like, how the hell do you beat this guy? Like, if he's serving like that, he's unstoppable. And right now, he's serving like that. Fritz goes to the volley and GMP in the net. Oh, he beat Shelton. Yeah, that's it. He beat Shelton. Eala's match is on at, like, the first thing tomorrow. All right. 30-15. Serving to the corner. Fritz. Return goes the volley of Perricard. Perricard hits it out. 30-all. All right. 30-all. Yeah, first on center court tomorrow. Perricard serves. An ace down the tee. 141. Now, chat, we've got to keep an eye on that average first serve. Because if that average first serve starts going down, it's better. It's obviously better for Fritz, right? All right. 40-30. Perricard to serve. As he serves a 143 fault. Second serve. Yeah, look, Fritz, again, Fritz does not look bothered. Because, again, he grew up with Riley Opelka. Like, him and Riley Opelka would have been trading serves and trying to kill Tommy Paul as juniors. Poor Tommy, he's just sitting there. He's just like, oh, you guys, these 6'5", 6'10" giants just peppering serves at 6'2" Tommy Paul. Poor Paul. They would have been like, hey, Tommy, just stand down there. We'll serve to you. Oh, Tommy. He's having to take this shit from these guys. Anyways, advantage Perricard. So Fritz has dealt with big serve. He knows what he knows what's up. Perricard serves a let out wide. Zhang hasn't started yet. Can you imagine a ball coming at you that fast? Yeah, and then I would, wake up in a hospital. So I probably wouldn't remember. I'd probably have concussion. You'd wake up and you wouldn't know what happened. You're like, what happened? 1 minute I was on a court, next minute I'm in a hospital. Hello? 1-all. And I've had a concussion. You don't remember shit. All right, 1-1. As the return goes in the back of the Fritz. Fritz hits a... Oh, Perricard gets it, but Fritz volleys it away. 15-love. Berrettini might lose his match. Yeah, I can see that. He's hanging in for dear life. That's good for Zverev, though. But Oster and Bolt to 3-all. And Zverev's supposed to play after that, which is in... I mean, I don't think Zverev's going to finish his match tonight. Another seed falls, yeah. That's the theme of the day. Berrettini's so talented. Well, he was injured coming into this grass season, so maybe not a massive shock. By the way, Pavlyuchenkova takes out Tomanovic. The bad day for the Australians continues. Chad, if we're watching Aussies, I would be crying. But luckily, we're not watching any of them. I don't think it has any Australians won. Thompson, right? I think one Australian has won. Thompson came through from 2 sets of love down. Every other Australian has lost. Chat. It's Maya joint or bust. And Dasher. Dasher and Demon and Maya joint. That's it. Everybody else. And Tomo. Holy shit. It's bad, chat. It's bad. All right, 40 love. Fritz to stay in front in the second. Serves an ace. All right. Fritz, whose 132 mile an hour serve looks slow in comparison. He's serving 20 miles an hour slower, but it's still massive. 132 is still deadly. But Perricard's just serving something different. He's serving from another planet. That's a lot of bananas. All right. Is Medvedev still your pick for upset of the day? I didn't pick an upset of the day. I should have, though. I should have picked Medi. Kruger is serving for the match against the British wild card that I'm not going to even try and pronounce her last name because I would just make it, I would just be bad. Just be bad for me. Is Dasha struggling with motivation? I'm not sure. I haven't seen her. I didn't watch her vlog, but apparently people said she was. Or she was struggling with losing. Penko's out? Yeah. Yeah, please don't spam. All right. 2-1 Fritz in the third. Sorry, the second. I'm ahead of my time. All right. Yeah, Pav won. But Osaka is number 9, and is she beating her on a grass special? What do you mean? Yeah, Greek Sport's losing as well. A lot of seeds losing today. If you got a number next to your name, run. Just run. All right, GMP to serve. Can he break the sound barrier? He serves into the back of Fritz, but it's a fault. Second serve. Ooh, double fault. All right. I guess not. Love 15. Love 15. Serve again. There's a 146, and Fritz is like, I'm just happy to be here. 15-0. As the return goes into the slice, Perricard on the net, though. Fritz. 15-30. 144 miles, and he gets it back. All right. $15.30. Zverev seeing Medvedev and Steph lose can't be a good feeling. I thought you were going to say it was great for his draw, but no, yeah, maybe. If Fritz loses too, then shit. Anyone born in the 90s, just retire. Ace number T from Perricard, 30-0. Kruger wins, nice. She's sneaky. I'd be watching out for her against Raducanu. If they even play. I don't even know if they play. Do they play? Did I get that right? Kruger. Oh, no, Zhang. Sorry. Kruger Zhang. Kruger could make it through that Zhang Osaka section. Good serving. Perricard. He gets the 40-30. Berrettini's losing. Yeah, he just lost. Berrettini's out. Berrettini's out. That's a shame. But, that helps Zverev, though. That's good for Zverev. Fritz has to win, right? Yeah. All right, 40-30. As Perricard with a 144, too strong. Chap, this serving is something else. All right. 2-all. 2-all. How have we rated day one? I feel like this has been maybe the best day one of a slam for a while. We've had so much going today. Today's been like, it feels like more of a day 4 when things start to heat up. We started Wimbledon with a bang. Like, this has been the best first day tournament ever. An 8? Yeah, I've got to put in like the high 8s. The Alcaraz 5 setup, Fanini putting on a show. This match is making some interesting stuff going. There's been upsets. There's been epics. I feel like it's just been the best first day. Yeah, Rublev 1 in 4. I feel like it's just been epic. All right, 30 love as Fritz tries to stay in front. 30 love. There's a bit of fault. Second serve. Rublev won in a flipping marathon, yeah. Sinner plays tomorrow. Body serve from Fritz, but GMP can't get it back. 40 love. 40 love. As Fritz serves. Fault. Second serve. As that falling goes in the net from Fritz. And it's 40-15. All right, serve again. It's an ace from Fritz. Tell you what, again, Fritz is holding his own. He's holding his own on the serve. He's equaling the aces. All right, 3-2. 3-2. All right, chat, let's go find out what the biggest serve of all time is. And see where Perricard, today we witnessed one of the top 10 biggest serves ever. So the fastest tennis serves on record. Because everybody knows that I've hit the biggest serve, but unfortunately I wasn't playing professional tennis at the time. I hit a 170, but, unfortunately nobody was there. So 153 puts that up at the 9th. Oh, it's already been recorded. Wikipedia's got it already. It's the 9th biggest serve of all time. Wow. Wikipedia, you're quick. Wikipedia angels, they know their shit. GMP... 9th biggest serve of all time, 153 miles, which is 246 kilometers an hour. It's actually the biggest serve of the 2020s, and it's been the biggest serve since the Davis Cup 2016 when John Isner served a 157. So it's the biggest serve in almost a decade, the biggest serve at Wimbledon, hands down. Biggest serve at a slam. That was the biggest serve at a Grand Slam. The second fastest slam serve was a 151 by Oscar Otter back at US Open 21. So we just witnessed the biggest Grand Slam serve of all time today. I think it was in the first game of the match as well, which is insane. Now, there's a lot of not recognized by ATP. Sam Groth, who hit the biggest serve of all time, isn't recognized because it was in a challenger event. So it's the 5th biggest official ATP official serve. So it goes John Isner, Ivo Karlovic, Milos Raonic, Andy Roddick, and then Perricard. Roddick's biggest serve was a 155 at the Davis Cup in 04. So Perricard is not far away from that. If we get a 155 today or a 156, we're talking top 5. And Perricard, he's probably fatiguing a little bit after an hour, but he's still serving high 140s. So the potential for a 155, maybe it should have been. The first game of the match, he serves the biggest serve of Grand Slam history. But still, he's serving high 140s. I don't know if he's going to be able to serve the 155, but we could see something crazier. Serve volley from Perricard, 30-15. So that's what we've watched today, chat. We've watched the biggest serve in Grand Slam history. And not only that, we've watched the biggest serve in Grand Slam history multiple times because he's hit 152, 151. Like I said, the biggest serve in Grand Slam history before today was a 151 at the US Open in 21. He served a 151, a 152, and a 153, multiple 150s. He's serving huge. And then after that, the biggest serve at Wimbledon before today, I can't even see. It's not even on the list. So there's no fast Wimbledon serves. 2017 at a 143. So wait, did he just beat the Wimbledon record by 10? That's not real. That can't be real. He's hit in a singles match at Wimbledon, he's hit a serve 10 miles an hour harder than the second biggest serve at Wimbledon history. That's insane. Again, chat. What? What are we watching? Anyways, Fritz serves. 140 mile an hour second serves. That's crazy. Anyways, 3-0. Perricard returns. And a Fritz backhand cross-court winner. Like that, again, chat, that is what we're watching. Like this is insane. Officially, yes, Shelton's wasn't recorded. Yeah, Shelton's didn't count for some reason last year. But anyway, Perricard hit a bigger serve anyway today. And even if Shelton's counted. That goes out by Perricard, 30 love. Crazy, chat. That's crazy. What's 140 in kilometers? Let me check. Like a 225 kilometers. As Fritz serves. Into the backhand slice of Perricard. Return goes out, 40 love. Bolter wins, does she? Bolter wins. Oh, what the... Bolter wins. There you go. So I got a prediction right. Yay. Zverev's match is starting, and we'll have 2.5 hours to finish. He might be able to finish before midnight. Before 11. Great 4-1 winner from Fritz. All right. 4-3 Fritz in the second. Yeah, another seed out. Yeah. We didn't even think Badosa was going to play today. So for her to play a 3-setter, it's pretty good effort considering she might not have played. She could have easily withdrawn. Highest number of aces in a single match. The John Isner Mahou match. Brits did well today, yeah. All right. GMP. But yeah, chat, we are witnessing some special serving today. Badosa is gone with her husband. They're not married, I don't think. Unless they secretly got married and didn't tell anyone. Unpopular opinion, but isn't every point in a tiebreak technically a break point? Yes. 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 You are, yeah. I guess that would, yes. I know, yeah. Good point. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, it's actually, yeah. Anyways, 4-3. Let's see if GMP can hit a 155 and we can lose our minds. As he serves a 145 fault. Second serve is a 127 down the T-ace. All right. All right, good serving GMP, 145. Again, that's his average. What time will Zverev's match be tomorrow if it doesn't finish today? That's a great question. I don't know. They probably won't put it on center court. They'll probably put it on court 1 or 2. As the backhand return goes in there from Fritz. Again, 144. And it's 40 love. Serving to the backhand of Fritz. Return goes back into GMP. GMP slaps it in the net. Again, a 145. It's his average. 40-15. GMP is cooking. GMP is firing that serve. Serve again. There's a bit of fault, second serve. Serve to the front of Fritz. Volley from GMP in the net. 40-30. Griggsaw's down match points or no? This Cam guy is something else. No rest, only tennis. Thank you. I try. 40-30. I mean, what else is there? Let's be honest. Cam, your prediction would be wrong about Fritz going to the semis. Nah, buddy. GMP hits it in the net. We get the deuce. All right, Fritz has had one break point. We've had one break point for the match. What have you said? Have you made a prediction in your life? You've been timed out 15 times, buddy. All right, pal. All right, friend. Mate. Backhand swing volley from Perricard's a winner advantage. Bro came in here just saying shit. What did you say? What did you predict? Where's your predictions? Can you write them down so I can look at yours? What do you say? What are your predictions? Give me your predictions, please. He has a massive DVD addiction. Can you back off? I don't make fun of things you like. What are your hobbies? Perricard says an ace. No, he doesn't. It's a double fault. Back to deuce. We are pro DVD here, right? If you're not pro DVD, I can't help you. It's a special exclusive club. If you know, you know. Can you get angry fast? No, I don't. Anyways, lob goes up by Fritz. Oh, it goes in. GMP with the backhand. Now Fritz on the attack. As Perricard goes to the volley of Fritz. And Fritz getting fired up here. We love that for Taylor Fritz. All right. He's got his second break point of the day. And this crowd is getting crazy. I don't know why there's not more people here. These people are, like, the people that are there are educated. If you're not there and you got a ticket, you're stupid. What are you not doing? You went home early? How dumb. What a stupid thing to do. If you were supposed to be on court 1 today and you went home, you're so stupid. You got to give your ticket to an educated person because you don't deserve the ticket. Advantage Fritz. Like, this is a hard, like, what are you doing? They gave you an extra match and you said, nah, I'm going home. Unless you've got an excuse, I don't want to hear it. Get out of here. Anyways, 4-0 for Fritz. Into the corner, Perricard. Fritz on the stretch. Goes down the line. Perricard backhand slice. Fritz can't get it. GMP survives. We get to deuce. It's crazy. As if he went home. Who went home after this third match? Raducanu wins. I'm going home. All right, yeah. All right, I got work tomorrow. Yeah, okay, good excuse, buddy. Yeah, good one. But I got to go to work. My girlfriend made me dinner. But tell her to eat it herself and come back tomorrow. Shit, mate. I'll pick up the kids from school. No, they just get an Uber. GMP. Advantage? All right, maybe if you have to pick up the kids from school, you can go do that, all right? Fine. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Advantage Perricard. But if you don't have an excuse, you just left because you didn't feel like sticking around, then you can get stuffed. Perricard holds. Brooksby beats Greek Sport. So what's that? Brooksby versus Fonseca? Is that Brooksby Fonseca? Only a 147 hold? Yeah, weak. Only the second, only the better than the fastest serve in the history of sports. Whatever. Hardest Wimbledon serve of all time at a 147 weak. That's his average. It's crazy. Yeah, 147. Okay, he's human. So it goes out on the return. 15 love. My semifinals are Perricard versus Bublik. Yeah, I hope you don't disappear when that doesn't happen. I really hope you stick around long enough for me to laugh in your face. After your rudeness. If Fritz beats Perricard, I'm going to point and laugh at you. 30 love. Von Drusev or Raducanu? Great question. Good match. We're going to watch that. I'm so excited. By the way, chat, at 6 in the morning. I've been up all night. 30 love. I've been streaming literally since the start of the day. Ace out wide, chalk flew up, 40 love. $40 love. Fritz serves an ace. 5-4. All right. 5-4. Fritz. 5-4 Fritz. By the way, Chad, do you know that Alcaraz played a 5-set match today? How fucking crazy. I love Fanini. By the way, Chad, can we respect Fanini for it? Can we respect, show some respect for Fabio Fanini? What a great way to go out at Wimbledon. To do what he did today. How great, how awesome is he? It's been a great day. Oh yeah, this day one has been one of the most enjoyable day ones of a Grand Slam. Maybe it's because I just don't like Sunday starts, and when we go into it with a little bit of chat. I get it. Like Sunday starts bring more revenue, maybe, and more people get to watch the tennis, and I get that. But man, Sunday starts are like it's like such a soft start, I think, because like we've started with a bang here. Like today has been a Monday start. It's been a hectic bang of a start. Whereas when I say soft start, I mean on the day one you usually get like one or two big names play. And then you kind of get like a bunch of other matches. Today it's been like everybody, big names, big matches, big upsets, right? Monday starts are so much better. Sunday starts are just a soft, boring like drag. And then day 2 and 3 are like kind of the same. And then day 4 is like the tournament starts. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just me, chap. Maybe it's just me, but this Monday start has just been like bang. Wimbledon started, pay attention. Upset of the day, probably Medvedev. Ace out wide from Perricard, 144. And somebody catches in the crowd, send him to wherever England are playing cricket because they need him. 30 love. As Perricard says, an ace, 40 love. Mark my name. Nah, I don't want to. 40 love. Another ace, Perricard, 5-5. Fritz has got to win this set. I don't think Fritz has come back from 2 sets down. I don't think Fritz is coming from 2 sets down. All right, back to Fritz. As Fritz serves a fault. Second serve. As a return goes to front of Fritz. Forehand now from Perricard to the back end of Fritz. The back end of Perricard. Fritz forehand cross court. Perricard on the stretch gets it. Fritz down the line. Perricard slices it back. Fritz comes in with a volley. Perricard's got over the pass in the net. Good rally again. 15 love. Perricard can rally. I told you that early. Spectacular medical timeout from Fanini. Huh? So which seed did survive? Great question. 30 love. So who did? Okay, so the seeds that won. So we had, holy shit. We had Fokina, Hashanov, Lehechka, Tiafoe. In fact, Tiafoe might have been the most impressive of the seeds. FAA, Rublev, and Alcaraz have won the seeds that won it so far. So, yeah. We've already lost 7 seeds as Fritz goes to 6-5. 7 seeds have already gone down, which is crazy. And we still have Zverev to go. Zverev playing today. Fritz is obviously still playing. So Fritz and Zverev are the only seeds left for today. But yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seeds won today. So half the seeds lost so far. And we've still got this match and the Zverev match, which could both be potential upsets, right? So, yeah. Half the seeds are gone on day 1. On the men's side. On the men's side! On the men's side. I mean, that's WTA shit. Like, that, we talk about that with the women. Like, the ladies, on the other hand, 3 seeds have lost. Penko, Badosa, Kessler. And we expected maybe Badosa, and Kessler lost to Vondi. Ostapenko was the only random player. Like, she lost randomly. Even though Cartel, I think, had beaten her or had played her the other day. But yeah, there hasn't been an upset on the women's side. Paolini avoided an upset. So did Keys. Badosa, Sabalenka won easily. Mertens is winning. I mean, it's crazy. And then Zhang's got to play Sydney Kova tonight, maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe they're playing tomorrow now. I don't think they're playing tonight, to be honest. I can't see them on the yeah. So look, today has been carnage. I think we can all agree that today has been day 1, carnage. Penko is better than Kessler. Yeah, well, that's it. That's why I think it's not an upset. Even though Kessler's been really good on the grass, Vondi's been better. Yeah, Lehechka won. All right. Can we get to another tiebreak? 30 love? I don't know how tomorrow's going to stack up to today. I don't think tomorrow's going to be even close. Today was crazy. Serve the 4 Fritz. 4 for GMP. Fritz with a lob. Perricard smash. As Fritz backhanded the 4 to Perricard. Perricard hits a winner. And it's 40 love. Tiebreak 2. Electric Boogaloo coming up. Tomorrow is another day. It is. I know Fonseca is awesome, but he just breezed through. Yeah, because he's awesome. 40 love. Serve to the back of the Fritz. Return goes out. All right. Here we go, chat. This is a massive tiebreak for Taylor Fritz. I think he has to win it to win them if he's going to be a chance. I don't think he can come back from 2 sets to love down with this guy's serve. Unless Perricard decides to take a nap at 2 sets to love, I think Fritz needs this. Who's winning the tiebreak, chat? This is why we love slams? Oh, yeah. This is why we love grass tennis. Wimbledon's always been about tie breaks and serves. I mean, it's been massive serve. I mean, it was a serve volley event until they made the grass low. 4-4 rally, that goes in the net, allegedly. As that goes in the net from Perricard on the Fritz. I mean, this is Wimbledon score, Wimbledon tennis. This is it. This is what Wimbledon is all about. None of those 40-shot rallies that Nadal and Djokovic did. That shit was fake. This is a real shit. Real Wimbledon fans watch this. Oh, it's 6 a.m, Chad. I'm tired. I've been here all night. I'm hungry. That goes out by Fritz. 144, by the way. He's slowing down. 144. 11-9 Perricard. I'll tell you, I hope Fritz wins it, just to even it up, and also because I put $5 on him. Ace out wide, 131. Slow. Oh, Perricard weak. He's getting weak. Oh, he's slowing down. 2-1. 2-1 Perricard. As Fritz serves a 132. Oh, muscles. 2-0. How did Fritz's first serve look slower than Perricard's slow serve? That was weird. The 131 looked faster than the 132 that Fritz hit. The spin of the ball, that's why. Serve out wide from Fritz. Good return, Perricard, but no. He hit it long. 3-2 Fritz. Yeah, Perricard's asleep with that 131. What's he doing? He's napping. All right, 3-2 Fritz. Been live for 10 hours straight, chat. As Perricard serves down the tee, 145 fault. Second serve. Chat, guess the second serve. I'm going to go 132. Second serve is a 118. Into the forehand of Fritz. Perricard hits it long, though. Fritz with the 4-2. They change hands. 119. Eric, you weren't far. You're pretty close. All right, Fritz with a 4-2. He's got the lead, but he was up set point in the first set. He had 2 set points, if you remember. Here we go. Perricard's going to serve again. There should have been an ace off. It's not that many aces, to be honest. This big serving. It's been a volley from Perricard. Fritz can get there with a pass. Winner. Fritz is up 5-2. Oh, I love Fritz getting fired up too. He's just like, let's go. Let's go. Fritz is ready to fight. Lovely backhand from Fritz. 5-2. Chat, this has been a good match. Not just the serving. 5-2. Fritz is going to serve at the set. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Please stop spamming. Second serve. Into the backhand of Perricard. Return goes to the forehand of Fritz. Perricard forehand on the stretch. Is in the net. 6-2 Fritz. To take us to a third. All right. 6-2 Fritz. Fritz serves. Into the forehand of Perricard. Return goes back into Fritz. Fritz in the net. GMP with a rocket return. Not over yet, but one of your best days yet, Cam. Yeah, this has been one of my favorite days for sure. I mean, an unexpected 5-setter with Alcaraz, and then this match, and obviously we got to watch 6 matches today. Raducanu, Osaka, Jabeur, Sabalenka. Oh, is that a 7th match of the day? Sorry. 7 matches today. As Perricard serves an ace down the tee, 145, 6-4. Yeah, this has been, usually the first days of slams are not as exciting as this, or not as fun as this, because the big names usually win easily. Holy shit, that was a massive first set, but it's only 137. Anyways, Fritz. Oh no. Oh no. Is Cam having is there ever a bad Cam day? What? Anyway, 6-5. Somebody confused me. You say things that you understand. I don't get it. Anyway, serve down to the forehand of GMP. Back into Fritz. Uh-oh. There's GMP. Oh no! Did Fritz hit it out? Oh no. Not again, chat. Not again. Not again. He was up 6-2. He should be up 2 sets of love. He's supposed to make the final. Oh no. 6-6. Uh-oh. Okay. As the return goes in the backhand of Fritz, Perricard's in the rally. With the backhand down the line of the forehand of Fritz. Ooh, Fritz with a forehand again to the forehand of Perricard. Now Fritz down the line. Perricard's got it with the backhand. Fritz playing so safe. Now Perricard on the stretch with the forehand cross. Fritz in trouble as Perricard slices it back. Fritz comes to the net. Perricard pass is in the net. Oh, that would have been a Federer-like backhand, but it went in the net. 7-6 Fritz. Oh, shit. Oh, no, chat. Eastbourne fatigue? This has got nothing to do with fatigue. This is just because Perricard's got power and Fritz is just getting nervous. It's not Eastbourne. All right, Perricard serves 7-6. Served on the tee. Fritz gets it back. Perricard forehand winner. I mean, how did he get that 146 back? And then Perricard puts away the winner, 7-all. This is such an important point. Game. Zverev apparently is down break point already. Is Zverev even playing? You made that up. He hasn't even played. He hasn't even started yet. Oh, wait, he just started. By the way, Zhang's playing tomorrow. First serve's a fault by Perricard. Second serve. Second serve. Fritz's chance. He's had a lot of them. Backhand return. 145 second serve and then a drop shot winner. What? GMP hit a 145 second serve and then a drop shot winner that Fritz had no idea was coming. Nobody knew except for GMP and his coach, because his coach looks way too relaxed. All right, 8-7. Perricard for a 2-love lead. Fritz serves a fault. Oh, God. He was up 6-2. Second serve. GMP's going to rifle this. He did in the first set. He's going to hit a return winner. Backhand goes into the net. And it's 8-all. Perricard's like, I am winning this or I'm losing this. And He's laughing. He's like, yeah. First smile from Perricard. All right. 8-all. If that goes in, it's a winner. But it didn't. Fritz serves another fault. Second serve. Oh, second serve. Into the forehand of Perricard. Return against the forehand of Fritz. GMP. Into the forehand of Fritz again to the forehand of Perricard. Fritz on the backhand stretched. GMP with a forehand down the line. That's going to be too good. Oh, Fritz gets him with a dive. Perricard slice forehand winner though. Great rally by both. Perricard wins it though. What a diving volley by Fritz. Oh, sorry, a diving forehand. But Perricard was awake. What a rally. Fritz knows how sketchy this is. A diving forehand slap. And Perricard hits the winner. I mean, again, what an effort by Fritz, even though he got nothing for it. And he's probably going to get 2-love now. But what a rally. What a dive by Fritz. All right, GMP for a 2-love. Serve. There's a 151 fault. Ooh. Second serve. Second serve to the forehand of Fritz. GMP volleys it away. He's got 2-love. GMP. Oh, man. Fritz was up 6-2. And GMP is up 2-love. Holy crap. It could have been Fritz. It should have been Fritz. Man. Are you going to be watching Zverev? Hell no. You think this match is going to be better than the Zverev match? Are you serious? You are so arrogant when you answer questions from normal subscribers. Snobbish. Bro, it's tennis. Relax. It's a game. All right. Here we go. Fritz, by the way, getting some treatment on the arm because when he dove, he just went into the grass. He elbowed the grass. All right. Man, GMP. He hit a 150 fault on that set point, and then he wins it anyway. Oh, man. That's so funny. Next year, move to London for your streaming. And then you said you're so arrogant with your question when you answer questions. Bro, if you were here more, you would know that the people that ask the questions that I return serve to are the ones that come in here and talk shit all the time. So don't worry. I'm not picking on people that haven't come here before and that don't troll already, all right? I wouldn't do that. Fritz, by the way, has been playing a great game. He's only had 3 errors in that set. He's got nothing to show for it. Except for a bloody elbow. Yeah, they have to get off the court at 11 p.m. Will you be covering Zverev's match afterwards? No, I'm not going with Zverev. Don't change? No, I won't. It's still super warm in England. That's probably why Perricard's serve is even bigger. Like that, the serve. I mean, Shelton's serve tomorrow might be 150s as well, with the heat. Perricard, when healthy, is a beast. Oh yeah, yeah. 2 hours. They got 2 hours left. I think this is going to be a strange Wimbledon. I would love this to be a strange Wimbledon on the men's side, especially. Zhang's playing tomorrow. I don't know when, but she's playing tomorrow. With the roof shut, it's perfect. I mean, yeah, Perricard served the biggest serve in the history of Grand Slam tennis multiple times today. Multiple times he's hit the biggest Grand Slam serve ever. 153 miles an hour in the first game of the match. I mean, he set the tone, and then he served a 151 at the end of that set. So he's not stopping. Zverev match will probably continue tomorrow. Yeah, Zverev match won't end today. Unless it's a straight sets win. But that would be a surprise. What's the record? The record was 151 in a US Open a couple years ago. Crazy. By the way, Perricard's serve quality is 9.8 and a 9.6 in the first two sets. It's near perfect. But that's what happens when you're serving 145 average. Perricard could reach Roddick's 155 by the end of his career, or Isner's 157. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's crazy that Fritz was up in those tie breaks and still lost. I know. It sucks. It sucks. He should have had one of the. He should have at least one of them. Especially that 6-2. That second set tiebreak. Shit. 6-2? And, like, Fritz is down 2 sets to love and has a bloody elbow. I still think Fritz can come back, though. It's just going to be, like, intense. Your prediction might be ruined, Cam? What prediction? This dude lost up 6-2. Yeah. Yep. Perricard has hit some good returns, and yeah. And Fritz didn't just couldn't win that last point. Yeah. Fritz has got a quarterfinal to defend. Expert predictions. What? Chat, I've been up all night. You need to relax. Why has that guy got binoculars? Who's he looking at? Bro, who are you creeping on? Who are you looking at? You don't need binoculars. You can see. What are you watching? What are you zooming in on, brother? Who's that guy with the binoculars? What's he looking at? Is he looking across the... It's not even... You're not even on center court. You can't see the royal box from where you are. I mean, it'd be different if you're like staring into David Beckham's face, but I mean, that's different. Or counting his tattoos, but... You're on court 1. You don't need binoculars. This is shit creepy, man. Dude was like in the front row with binoculars. What the hell? I'm not reading that out. What can complete today's roller coaster is Nardi winning tomorrow against Sinner. Maybe. Or even just a 5-setter against Sinner would be wild. Real, that's weird, yeah. You don't need binoculars. Nah, you don't need binoculars at the tennis. 30 degrees for Djokovic and super slow play. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be brutal. No other major has an end time. Why this one? Because the local council in the Wimbledon area put together, they have a noise complaint. So before the roof was built, they never used to play at night. Wimbledon night matches were not a thing because the sun would go down and they didn't have lights in the stadium. So they would stop the match at like 9 o'clock. But when they built the stadiums, because if you've ever seen Wimbledon from a high shot, even if you just Google Wimbledon and go to like Street View and look around, literally across the street from Wimbledon, the stadium, are houses. Like within like not very far away. So they put in a curfew at 11 p.m. for the local residents because they don't want people after 11 o'clock or even at like 1 or 2 in the morning walking around and causing trouble, right? So they want everyone to get out at 11. So then by midnight it's quiet and everyone can go to sleep. To the local, it's for the local residents. So that's why they have a curfew, and that's why it's a thing. Does that make sense? Can't they sleep for 2 weeks? Not sleep for 2 weeks like us? Some people have normal jobs, and some people don't like tennis. So I don't know those people, but Perricard holds. One love. One love. One love Perricard. He's serving first as well, which is even scarier. Perricard has a 6-2 record against top 20 players, but he's never beaten a top 10 guy. That is a scary stat. Noise complaint, they barely make noise at Wimbledon. Yeah, they do. It's loud as hell. It's loud as anything. Wimbledon is only 2. They should have fun with them. I have no idea what you just said. No worries, Adam. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, 15 love. Tomorrow, very exciting matches. Oh yeah, tomorrow's gonna be lots of fun. If every day is gonna be like today, I'm not gonna make it to the end. Sorry, chat. I'm not gonna make it. Would you rather GMP or Van de Zandschulp win Wimbledon? GMP. That would be awesome. Like Van de Zandschulp's great, but GMP winning Wimbledon would be at 21. Come on now. All right, 30 love, Fritz. Why not watch Zverev as well? Because I don't want to. 7 in the corner, GMP. Return goes out, 40 love. We weren't even going to watch this match until the last minute. Also, Zverev's match is going to finish today, so I don't want to watch a match that's not going to finish. By the way, Chung won a challenger is playing a challenger somewhere in the middle of somewhere. Carey, where's Carey? That sounds American. All right, 40 love. Oh, bro, you need to relax. All right, 1-1. What are these numbers after our names? I don't know. You made them. It's called your username. You created it. So I don't know why are you asking me? All right. Fritz holds 1-1. As GMP serves a double fault. All right. I think Fritz is going to get this set. I think he's going to break and win this set. Love 15. All right, that winner from GMP, 15-0. Wimbledon is also an affluent area, so they tend to care more about noise pollution and like complaining sounds harsh, but also true. I lived in Wimbledon, but I lived in the south of Wimbledon. So definitely the less fancy part. It's not even just Wimbledon. It's London. Like London isn't a noisy. I mean, it's not a noisy town. Like it's not a noisy city. It's a busy city. There's a lot of people there, but it's not like a noise. It's not like New York. The people obviously are not the same as New York as well. You know, it's a different vibe. But yeah, I mean, London is not a loud city. It's not crazy like that. As Fritz gets 2 break points, 15-40. You know, all the pubs close at like 2, right? Everything closes early. Everything shuts early. You know, there's like in the middle of town, there's a toll to drive through the middle of town. You can't just drive through the middle of city. It's only for taxis and stuff, right? And buses. So it's a different, they've got different rules, you know, to everywhere else. GMP serves an ace down the tee, and he saves 1, 30-40. So yeah. Are you serious, Cam? London is quiet. It's not like that anymore. I'm not saying quiet. I'm just saying it's got definitely a different vibe to other cities. I've been to a lot of places, chat, and London definitely has a different. Is different. Is it a 4 now from GMP? That goes out. Fritz breaks. 2-1. First break of the day. Patience, chat. Patience. London Underground makes it so easy to get around. Oh, I love the Underground. London train rail system, loved it. Only Japan is better. Tokyo is better, but I love London. Train, loved it. The tube, love it. Where's Mia? She's asleep. How did you predict the Fritz will win this set? He hasn't won anything yet, so don't give me any credit for nothing. If he wins the set, then pat me on the back. GMP isn't a breaker, so I think Fritz will win this set. Yeah, GMP hasn't had a break point. London has lost its romance and adventure like it had back in the late 90s. It's gone into a struggle mode in the jungle, a top-down compressed rat race. That's a sad way to say things. Have you ate? I had a little bit of food, but not much. I lived in London in the 2010s, and it was awesome. I loved it. I would have stayed if I had got married or extended my visa or got married. 15 love. Oh God, I nearly died. 15 love. There's a bit of serve. Into the backhand slice of GMP. 4 from Fritz. GMP passing shot, but Fritz volleys it away. 30 love. Cam never needed to use the night bus. Bro, I use the night bus every weekend. There wasn't a night tube. I left and they started the tube at night. I took the night bus more times than I can, and I got lost because I'd sleep. I'd fall asleep on the night bus and end at the end of the rail in the middle of nowhere. We were best friends. I was friends with the driver. The night bus, I lived on the night bus on the weekends. The night bus was my shit in the. It was my only way home. I was too poor to get an Uber. 40-15. Chat, when your phone dies when you're on the night bus, God, it's hell. Because I didn't know where I lived. I was like, hey, what stop do I get off at? You just got to guess. Many nights on the night bus. Crazy time. 40-30. Love it. All right, 40-30. Fritz to consolidate the break. Aussies know how to party. I don't know if we know how to party, but we do it anyway. All right, 3-1 Fritz. Yeah, the tube runs 24 hours. Yeah, yeah. See, I slummed it on the night bus. All right, 3-1. Perricard serves. Fritz has got the break in the third, but he is down 2 sets to love. And he said 3 sets to love. Can you imagine? Van der Zandt shows up a couple of sets as well. And Zverev is trying to break Rinderknech. And there's 3 matches. By the way, Van der Zandt and Analdi, that can't be continued. That has to stop, right? There's no way that match can continue. They must be playing in the pitch black. There's no way there's going to be... They can't be still going. They got to play tomorrow. There's no way that they can play another set. At 9:20 at night. Perricard with a winner, 30 love. Right? That's got to be postponed, right? Even though you didn't prove your point, I'm back and will keep... I have no idea what you're saying, Hugh. By the way, Hugh, did you like the blind that I bought? I appreciate you. By the way, Hugh, can you change your name? Because I love you too is very hard to... Like, that is totally different to Hugh. It's 30.15. And I appreciate the thank you for the donation. I don't know if you were here when I thanked you, but anyways, Perricard in that 30-0. Here I am thinking just some random person. See, chat, this is why you have to change your name to what it was, because some people are coming in here and I'm thinking you're new to the channel and you're just shit stirring. But if you're giving banter because you've been here for a while, then I don't know who's who. You got to help me out here. You got to help me out. Because some of you coming in here and it looks like you've been here for the first time because I don't remember your name because it's not the same as what it was for 3 years. You got to change names, guys. Change. Otherwise, I mean, looking at this guy in the chat going, well, this guy just give me shit all day. What the hell? Oh my God, it's Hugh. Okay. Now I know who it is. Can you change your name? Shit. Yeah, I know you're not new, Sarath, but some people have changed that their name is different. And you're coming here with banter, and I'm thinking you're coming in here as some random new person trolling. It's not, it's very confusing. Why are our names changed? Because YouTube are trying to make it your username handle and not your channel name. I don't know why. We've got newfound anonymity. Mods ban anybody who said that. You don't look a day over 25. Thanks. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, most people it hasn't affected, but some people have totally different usernames to their channel name, so it's very confusing. Is tennis keeping you young? Maybe. Probably not, because I stay up all night, so that's got to be bad, right? Can you make me laugh and feel much better about how I negotiate the world? In a good way. You make me laugh and feel much better about how I negotiate or not the world. Wait, kid, what are you trying to say? What do you mean? What do you mean? Love 15. You're welcome. I mean, you're welcome. I don't know what you mean, but thank you. I think. You're welcome. Love 15. All right, serving at the back of the Perricard. Return goes into the front of Fritz. Perricard slice. Into the front of Fritz. Perricard, has an air swing. 15-0. I don't understand any of it. I don't even know how to do the @so-and-so thing. Yeah, YouTube just did it randomly. Cam makes everyone laugh. Maybe. 2 matches postponed to tomorrow. 1 rescheduled. What? Can you give us some more insight than that? 30-15. By the way, mods, can we get rid of this guy who just keeps on saying Perricard win, Perricard win? He's annoying. He's just spamming. And he's annoying. 30-15. I mean, the first 100 times when he said it, it was like, okay, cool, that's cute. But now it's like 101, 102. I'm like, it's enough. All right, 40-15. Fritz to go to 4-2. A7T. All right, Fritz. 4-2 in the third. Shelton is playing tomorrow. All right, 4-2. It's Graham. Hey, Graham. What's up? And the return goes to Perricard. Perricard in the net. Fritz, love 15. Rinaldi suspended tomorrow. Yeah, I thought that would be the case. 40-15. The prospect of a Perricard versus Shelton match would be phenomenal. That would be fun. All right, 4-3 Fritz in the third. Do you have a favorite final for favorites? Do you have favorites for the final? You mean like what do I want to see the final, or do you mean who do I think will? What do you? I answer both. So, I want to see Alcaraz versus Sinner in the final, but I would love to see Fritz in the final because I put $5 on him. But I think Sincaraz final would be the best, obviously. I think that's like that would be the great final, right? Anything else? I don't really want to see Djokovic Alcaraz again in the final. What other finals would I like? I mean, I'd love to see Shelton in the final. That'd be kind of cool. I don't think he will get there, but I wouldn't mind seeing Shelton in the final. I don't think he beats Sinner, though. I mean, Draper in the final would be fun. But against Alcaraz, maybe? I mean, the bottom half of the draw, it's like... I feel like Alcaraz and Fritz are the only two guys that I want to see in the final. I don't want to see anyone else in the final. Or maybe Zverev. But that would be a hell of a thing if Zverev makes the final. You're falling asleep on the train and bus when you're living in London is very relatable to me. Yeah, I fell asleep too many times on that bus. One time I fell asleep and I woke up and it was at my station. It was crazy. I woke up and I'm like, I got off the bus and I'm like, oh wait, I'm at my house. It's very lucky. I woke up and I'm like, oh no, I gotta get off the bus. I've been on this bus for 4 hours and I got off the bus and it was like, I'm like, oh, where am I? And I looked and I'm like, oh, that's my street. It was very lucky. And then there was another time where I ended up at the end of the line and the bus driver woke us up. I was with friends. Woke us up and was like, you got to get off the bus. It's the end of the line. And we're like, oh no. And then the sun come up and it was really bad. Anyway, 30-15. We ended up in like zone 7 or some shit. It was terrible. We totally missed the spot. We had to get the bus back. Oh, it's a whole thing. And it's 30-15. Ace down the tee from Fritz, 40-15. Yeah. That was a fun night, that one. That was when but in summer the sun comes up at like 4 a.m. So like the sun was out, but it was like still early. We got on the bus at probably like 2 a.m. Ended up in the middle of somewhere. That's the fun. Fun of the bus. Fun of the night bus. Anyways, for now is a winner by Fritz. 5-3 Fritz in the third. Yeah, it was an adventure. Exactly. All right. Did I like Berlin? Yeah. What did I do in Berlin? I was there for like 3 days. Slice winner from Perricard, 15 love. Yeah, Berlin was good. I didn't go any like any of the raves or nightclubs or anything. Yeah, we all passed out in the back of the bus. And then the driver woke us up. We all stumbled out of the bus like, where are we? We had to catch one back. It's crazy. It's good fun though. Fun times. And then that night I went and saw Ed Sheeran at Wembley. Forehand winner from Perricard. Beautiful shot in the stretch. 30 love. I love how he just doesn't even emote. He's just like, yeah, I hit that shot. That was a crazy shot. What a forehand. 99 mile an hour serve, forehand apparently. Good serve again, Perricard. He's not serving 140s anymore, but it's still effective. 40 love. Ed Sheeran at Wembley sounded like electric time. Yeah, it was crazy. Perricard hits it out 40-15. I went by myself because I just did. It's great. I had a great time. I still got videos and stuff from when I went. It's so cool. 40-15. Perricard serves an ace down the tee, and Fritz is going to serve for the third. All right, 5-4 Fritz. Shelton's playing tomorrow. I don't know what time, but he's playing tomorrow. And please stop spamming. Tomorrow will be overstacked with good matches. Yeah. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. We've got a lot to do. We already had like 7 matches today, and we've been streaming for 11 hours straight. 10 and a half hours straight. It doesn't feel like a big day, though, today. My voice would say otherwise. But it doesn't feel like a big day. But it's been a crazy start. I'm surprised TNT did a good job of covering the French. Yeah. GMP needs the break. That's it. All right. Remember, we've got an hour and a half until they kick off. All right. 5-setter? I hope so. Most of today was Alcaraz match. Yeah, exactly. The Alcaraz match is the reason why today felt long. Did you have eyes on the X Games this past weekend, Cam? I did not. Is it a backhand for Fritz in the net? Oh no. If Fritz loses this in straight sets from here, that's annoying. What's the longest you've streamed? 16 hours. 16 hours straight at the Australian Open. That was the longest ever day. The good thing about the curfew is that we can't stream longer than 12 hours straight. So a 10.5-hour day is huge because 12 hours is as long as we can go here. We can't go longer than 12 hours. They start at 11, they finish at 11, 12 hours, and I like that. I wish more tournaments had that curfew, to be honest. I feel like it's unnecessary to play at 1 in the morning. when at a Grand Slam when you got days in between. 12 hours to get all the matches done, and if you don't, just bring some tomorrow. Unless it's raining or something. This is going 5. I hope so. 15 all. Fritz serves a fault. Second serve. I worked 16-hour days when I was your age. Cool. Backhand return. Into the forehand of Fritz. And GMP hits it wide. 30-15. All right, 30-15. By the way, 9:30 local time. As a return from GMP goes long, 40-15. Fritz to take the third. Didn't know if you're an X game, if you're into the X Games or not, since you were talking about Tony Hawk the other day. Yeah, I don't really keep an eye on the X Games. I watch surfing sometimes though. 40-15. So with the backhand, GMP hits a wide. All right. Fritz takes the third. They're going 4. All right. Fanini press conference was lovely. What a great... I'm so glad he got that match. He got to play that match against against Alcaraz. That was such a great finale to his Wimbledon career. He deserved it. All right. We're going to a 4th. Okay. He asked for Carlos's t-shirt for his son, who's a big fan. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Love that. Yeah, Zhang's match has been pushed to tomorrow. I'm not sure when, but 40 winners and 8 unforced errors, 2 sets down Fritz. Yeah. He's been playing really well, Fritz. And he has 1 set to show for it. All right. Here we go. GMP to serve in the 4th. Something tells me there's going to be a tiebreak. And it's going to be interesting to see if Fritz... Make or break for Fritz in a tiebreak, I think, this one. I don't know. I just feel like we're going to get to another tiebreak. Scoreboard messed up. Yes, it did. As the return goes into the forehand of Perricard. Perricard puts it away. 15 love. There's a bit of fault from GMP. Second serve. That goes into the net from Perricard. 15 all. Serve again. 15 all. Perricard serves. Into the forehand of Fritz. Fritz in the net. 30-15. 30-15. As a return the net by Fritz. He's only serving at 132 now. 40-15. 40-15. As Perricard serves again. A double fault. 40-30. Serve again. Into the forehand of Fritz. Return goes to the forehand of GMP, who sprays it long. Fritz got back a 140 serve, by the way. We get to deuce. We get to deuce. As we get an ace out wide from GMP. Only 118. Soft. Advantage Perricard. I'm glad he can't hear me. Advantage Perricard. To take the first game of the fourth. Serves a fault. Second serve. My God, you were doing this when I went to sleep. You must make a lot of money to do this. Bro, if I made a lot of money doing this, do you think I'd be sitting in a chair like this? I'd be sitting on in a throne, mate, wearing a crown. All right. Fritz. Serving second, which is always dangerous. All right. Here we go. Fritz hasn't been broken all day. In fact, I don't think he's even faced a break point. Nope. He has not faced a break point. There's only been one break of the match so far. There's been an ace down the tee from Fritz. 15 love. 15 love. All right, 15 love. Fritz looks pretty cool-headed considering that the serves his way. Yeah, I mean he's got a great serve. It's just not as big as Perricard, so we don't appreciate it as much. But he's got a great serve too. Fritz has got one of the best serves on the tour for sure. 30 love. As Fritz serves another ace, 40 love. $40 love. As Fritz serves down the tee, Perricard returns and goes long. The difference with Fritz is that Fritz is serving like, he's not serving big. He's serving, well, he is serving big, but he's not serving as big, like as hard. But he is serving like down the tee, out wide. He's like serving smart. But he's still serving massive compared to most players. 130 miles an hour is not slow. Is it back end down the line in the net from Perricard? Love 15. Yeah, more accurate. Yeah. He's hitting the spots. Instead of going for the big down the middle serve, he's going for like the slower lined serve, you know. And that goes out from the return of Fritz, 15-0. And Naldi's match has been postponed to tomorrow. As Perricard serves the fault second serve. Perricard's definitely missing a lot of first serves. As with a backhand slice from Perricard, that's a winner. 30-15, lovely slice backhand winner. All right. Serve is a fault, second serve. As Fritz gets to 30 all. There's a chance here. 30 all. Serve. Into the forehand of... Oh, great pickup by GMP. As it backing up for Fritz. The forehand of GMP in the net, though. Fritz. That was a hell of a return. GMP with a great pickup, but Fritz, that was amazing. Was that a 150 or a 140 serve? It was a 121, not even close. But Fritz was a great return. Fritz with a chance to take the break in the fourth. GMP serves. Into the forehand of Fritz. He shanks the return, but it goes into the forehand of GMP. Fritz in the rally. As GMP forehand again, the forehand of Fritz. GMP forehand again. Into the forehand of Fritz on the stretch in the net. GMP survives. Deuce. Fritz returned to 142, by the way. All right, deuce. Serve out wide the forehand of Fritz. Return goes to the forehand of GMP, but Fritz hit it out. Advantage GMP to take the lead again. Perricard's getting tired. Serve has definitely slowed down. 100%. As GMP holds with a 136. And it's 2-1 GMP in the fourth set. Biggest upset of the day, it's got to be Medvedev. Why is this suspended? Because it's too dark. They can't play at night. They don't have lights. All right. They don't have electricity in England. That's not what I said. I didn't say that. You said that. I don't want that smoke. All right, 2-1. Back to Fritz. GMP. Stays in front. When do you sleep during W? When I can. As GMP hits a return winner. Love 15. Great return winner. Just a forehand slap return. As we return now into the forehand of Fritz, GMP backhand is long, 15-0. Remember, GMP has not had a break point for the entire match. What's going on with Zverev, by the way? Anyone know? 6-all tiebreak. Rule Rinderknecht has got they're not going to finish. They've got an hour and they've played one set. Come on. Serve out wide's an ace by Fritz. GMP went the wrong way. All right, 30-15. As Fritz forehand to forehand GMP. GMP hits it out. Now, this match might not get done either. If they go through... if they go 5, they'll finish. This match will finish. It's an hour and... They've got an hour and 15 minutes to play, what? 2.5... I mean, they played 3 sets in 2 hours. An extra hour, they'll finish. Can you side-by-side them? What's that mean? 4-15? You mean do a double header? No, I don't want to watch Zverev. His match is not going to finish. We can just watch that tomorrow, maybe. Watching a match that you know is not going to end the same day is kind of... I mean... We'll get to it. We might watch it tomorrow, you know? Anyways, Fritz holds 2-0. 2-all. What happened to Matera game? Berrettini, he lost. All right. Good serve from GMP. 15 love. Still serving. Time. Come on, brother. All right. 15 love. As GMP lose the point. 15-all. Rinzanic does have a beautiful game of grass. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely he's definitely got that French flair that works on grass so well. I mean, Grosjean played well here before. You know, obviously Songa. All those players that have that French creativity do great on grass. As the backhand return goes in the backhand of Perricard. Perricard smokes a winner down the line, though. 40-15. 40-15. Yeah, Zverev's about to go down a set. $40-15. Perricard serves an ace out wide. And he goes to 29 aces. Okay. All right. 3-2, Perricard. I remember Nadal Djokovic was 7-all in the fifth set of the Wimbledon semi-finals, and they postponed it. Was it 7-all? I thought it was it wasn't 7-all. It was didn't they came back for the third, didn't they? It was a tiebreak fourth, and after the fourth set tiebreak, they came back and played, didn't they? I thought they finished the fourth set and then they came back the next day to finish the match. I don't think it was 7-all in the fifth, was it? I don't remember. I thought Djokovic won the fourth, then they came back the next day and played the final set. Maybe I don't remember. Okay. I think the entire fifth set was the next day. Yeah, I thought so too. They came back after a third set tiebreak. Oh, so they played. Okay, well, yeah, it was 2-1 Djokovic, right? Was it? Djokovic won the tiebreak third set, then they came back the next day. Okay, that's what. Yeah, I thought. Okay, I knew it was after a tiebreak. They finished the tiebreak, and then they decided to come back the next day to finish the match. So it's third set tiebreak. Zverev lost the first set. Well, they're not going to finish today anyway. So, all right, Fritz, 15 love as Perricard forehand to the slice of Fritz. Drop shot's good. Perricard gets it with a drop shot, but Fritz with a forehand pass. Perricard volley. Fritz in the net. Perricard, he just gave him a chance. Fritz gave him a chance. All right, 15-0. I don't feel like Fritz. I feel like Fritz needs to not go to a tiebreak. I don't think Fritz is going to win if we go to a tiebreak here. All right, 15-0. Backhand return goes to forehand of Fritz. Into the backhand of Perricard, who smokes it wide. Whew, he went for it, but he missed it. All right, 30-15. Why do some tennis players have difficult surnames? Just because tennis is a worldwide sport, you know. Not everyone's going to have the last name Smith. I mean, I don't know how many Smiths there are. I know there's most in the Western world, but how many Smiths do you know from Serbia? Or Russia? Backhand return. Goes into the forehand of Fritz. Fritz hits a winner, and it's 3-all in the fourth. Why aren't they finishing the match? Aren't they playing... Chat, can you somebody do the command? There's a curfew at 11 p.m. Nightbot, tell them why. Nightbot, we do have a command. Do your job. Step up, Nightbot. You're slacking. I know it's late, but shit. All right, GMP, 15 love. Thanks. Thank you, chat. There we go. That's why. Read the script. That's it. That's the reason why. I'll read it first, and then after this, I'm not going to read it for the rest of the tournament. The Wimbledon curfew is at 11 p.m. local time and has been in place since 2009 when Centre Court opened their roof. Introduced by the Merton Council, which is the local council of Wimbledon, for the consideration of the local residents because of noise levels. So there you go. That's why. There you go. Forehand winner from Perricard, 40 love. So that is the reason why. All right, 40 love. To stay in front. XLT. All right, 4-3. All right. All right. Four-three Perricard. All right. All right. Everyone on Henman Hill is like, hi. Where are they going to put the Murray statue, by the way? Are they going to put it on Henman Hill, like on the top of the hill? Where is Murray's statue going to go? Does anyone know? Does anybody know? Cam needs a FAQ? Yeah. It's also generally nice to know when play is not happening. AO finding out matches were still going on hours later was surprising. What do you mean? Fritz serving. We're getting serious now. This is getting serious, chat. This might end in like 10 minutes. Serve down the T's and ace, though. Not now. 15 love. Wimbledon and the local council are not friends. That's true. Wimbledon want to extend the tournament to be on more grounds, and they don't want that. I think it's more Wimbledon versus the local residents than it's the council. But the council have the residents the residents and the council on the same side. So return the net, 30 love. It's insane that you're surviving this marathon. I love this match. This match is fun. It's been a lot of fun, this match. I hope it goes 5. As a return goes in the backhand of Fritz. Perricard can't get it. Oh, Perricard is kind of slowed up real quick. All right, Fritz holds 4-4. Are you drinking enough water? I hope so. I'm drinking tea. Does that count? 4-all. By the way, chat, this is the longest stream we've done since 3 weeks ago. All right, serve. Into the forehand of Fritz, return the net. 15 love. How long has Mia slept? She's been up and down all day. All right, Perricard with an ace down the tee, 30 love. By the way, GMP is wearing the same shirt as Alcaraz. It doesn't look bad on GMP because he is not the world number 2. But the fact that Alcaraz doesn't have a custom outfit still annoys me. Anyways, return goes out by Fritz, 40 love. Like GMP, like all the Nike athletes, if they're not Alcaraz or Sinner, that's fine. But like that, it's an okay outfit. It's all right. I wouldn't buy it, but it's fine. But still, if you're like the number 1 and 2 in the world, need to have like special shit, especially the 2-time champion. You serious? Perricard hits a winner, and it's 5-4, and now Fritz going to serve to stay in the match. Things just got real, chat. Things just got real. Murray's statue will be next to the Fred Perry statue. I missed that when I went to Wimbledon. Where is that? You better start ordering your shirts early this time. They didn't. No, it wasn't. They didn't. It wasn't that they didn't. Okay, the Alcaraz shirt was not available in Australia. They didn't even sell them before the tournament, so I couldn't get it even if I wanted to. Like there was no shirts in my country for the Alcaraz and even the Sinner outfits. So even if I order the shirt tomorrow, if it's not on the websites, then I can't order the shirt. Also, I don't want Alcaraz to wear. I don't want to. That shirt sucks. I said it today. It sucks. Like I don't think they'll have it because they're not going to have it. The Alcaraz Wimbledon shirt is not going to be available in Australia because apparently Australia's getting no shirts. I don't know why. Oh, is it this shirt? Is this? That's not. Nah, that's $50. That can't be right. That can't be right. All right, Fritz serving to stay in the match. Perricard hasn't broken or had a break point the entire day. So, obviously, he's going to get one now. Serve. Out wide of the forehand of Perricard. Return goes to the forehand of Fritz. Perricard forehand in the net. 15 love. Cam, are you still looking for the Nike strap? No, I found one. Somebody in the chat helped out. So, thank you, though. No, I found... there's one on the way. So, I appreciate that. Yep, 1 hour until curfew. Fritz serves an ace. It will be interesting if they do go to a 5th. They'll be racing the clock. We love that. It makes Wimbledon so much fun. They will race the clock. Ace out wide, 40 love. The curfew timer. We have to find it. 40 love. As Fritz serves out wide the backhand, but it's a fault, second serve. I said it many times last year that Wimbledon needs to start center court at 1 p.m. I agree. I don't know why they don't. Tradition is an excuse, I think, but is the reason, I think. But I don't think they need to. Like 1 p.m. start would make no difference, I don't think. Is 1:30 a special time for anybody? Fritz holds 5-5. I have two things, Chad. I think if this goes to a tiebreak, Perricard wins. If it doesn't go to a tiebreak, Fritz wins. So Fritz got a break right now to win to stay in the match. Not with that ace. 140 down the tee. 140 down the tee. Never betting on Fritz again, so it's your fault. We're wondering whose fault it was. Court 4 suspended because it's pitch black. Backhand return goes into the forehand of Perricard. Backhand for Fritz. He's out. Oh, man. Fritz was in that rally. That was a bad error. He hasn't hit too many errors, but that was bad. He hasn't hit that many errors at all, but that was horrible. Serve out wide. Perricard backhand. Down the line winner. Oh, inside out backhand Federer-like looking winner. That was a crazy shot. Serve. There's a fault. Second serve. As he serves a let. If play suspended, it was favour Perricard, seeing how we started. Probably, yeah. As the backhand return goes back into Perricard. Perricard hits it out. Fritz Perricard 40-15. Has there ever been a WTA serve bot? Probably, yeah. I mean, you could say Raducanu is probably as close to a serve bot on the women's side as you can get. I mean, look, not even disrespectfully. I'm saying it with respect. I think Raducanu is a serve bot. Serve bots do have forehands and backhands. They just don't have great movement. Well, I mean, some of them do, but most of them don't, right? All right, forehand cross court into the forehand Perricard. Perricard on the net, 40-30. I'd say Raducanu. Pliskova. Maybe another one. I mean, has a great serve, but doesn't move well, but has a good ground stroke. Again, serve bots aren't just a serve. They do have other shots, but their serve is the dominant thing that if their serve isn't working, then they struggle. Or at least their serve is their best thing. Great serve and volley from Perricard. All right, Fritz is going to have to take this to a tiebreak. All right. Fritz is going to have to pretend like he didn't lose the first 2 set tiebreaks with set points. Serena wasn't a serve bot. Yeah, I don't know why people are saying Serena. I don't think Serena was a serve bot. Movement is definitely Raducanu's weakness. Yeah, I think when we talk about Raducanu, it's a forehand and a serve, right? We don't really talk about volleys. We don't talk about how good defensively. It's all her serve and her forehand. So I'd say Raducanu, and again, not a disrespectful term, serve bot. I say it with respect. Like, she's probably because if you're a serve bot, it means you've got a great serve. And having a great serve takes you to, I mean, you can win Grand Slams, right? I mean, we saw that with Raducanu. All right, chat, let's see if what I said was anywhere near accurate. Why races because expensive corporate tickets? Lunch. Oh, because 1:30. Okay. They start late because of corporate stuff. Okay. Well, Zverev is not going to finish today. This might finish today. It depends what happens in the next 15 minutes. Can you call Roger a serve bot? No. Cam, your channel description says 250k achieved. Change it. Oh, sorry. I haven't had the time to do anything. Perricard hits the winner. Love 15. All right. Love 15. Fritz has got to play smart here. As return goes to the Fritz. Perricard slice. Fritz in control. As he goes cross court. Now Perricard gets it back though. Fritz not moving Perricard around enough. As Fritz forehand cross court again to the front of Perricard. Into the front of Fritz. As Perricard forehand in the middle in the net. Fritz 15-all. All right, 15-all. There's a bit of slice from Perricard. Fritz comes to the net. Perricard with a lob. Oh, it's going in. Fritz with a around the leg. Shot. But it goes out. Oh, no. 15-30. Fritz has not been broken for the entire match. In fact, he has not faced a break point for the entire match. Oh, no. He has faced 0 break points for the match. 15-30. Fritz serves. Perricard slices it back. Fritz forehand. Uh-oh. Into the back of the Perricard in the net. Oh, he went for it and I love it, but he missed it. 30-all. Chat, this is like Federer versus Roddick in 2009. when Federer had a match point, and it was the only break point, or the only break of the set on the match, and it was the last point of the match. And Roddick lost. 30-0. Fritz serves a fault. Shit. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Perricard. He ran around it. Fritz gets it. Perricard on the attack. Hits it long. Ooh, Fritz hangs in there. 40-30. Hangs in. Jesus. 40-30. GG's. In what planet? All right, 40-30. As we are served down to the forehand of Perricard. Return goes short. Fritz with a forehand winner. All right, tiebreak. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, chat. Fritz has had set points in both the first two tiebreaks. He was unable to get it. In fact, the second set he was up 6-2. Can he get us to a fifth? Now we have 53 minutes until the curfew. So they may finish tonight. By the speed of the match, you think they would. Or at least they would try to finish tonight. Perricard serves, if they have to play 5. Serve in the forehand of Fritz. Return goes in the back of Perricard. Fritz on the stretch with the pass in the net. Oh, Fritz was in that rally. Good backhand Perricard. One love. One love. All right, here we go. Fritz serves. Out wide, great serve, and the return goes long. 1-1. I'm stressed, Cam. Okay, what do you want me to do about it? I can't help you. Do you want me to stop talking? I can shut up if you want. Do you want me to leave? I can't help you. Anyways, return goes in the forehand of Fritz. Perricard stays put and puts a forehand in the forehand of Fritz and shanks it. But it goes in and Perricard rockets a forehand to the backhand of Fritz. Into the forehand of Perricard. Fritz in trouble as he hangs on. Perricard drop shot. Oh my God. What a drop shot. What a drop shot. Perricard 2-1. How? He went from hitting a hard 150 mile an hour forehand to a drop shot. Who said this guy was just a serve? Who said this guy was a serve bot? What are we talking about? Crazy. And now he's got the mini break 2-1. Fritz, Perricard serves. And Fritz returns it somehow. Perricard forehand. Fritz with a slice. Is a lob. Perricard smash. Too good. I tell you, Fritz got back that 144 serve somehow. But it's 3-1. Didn't matter. He lost a point anyway. 3-1. 3-1 Perricard. Serve. Ace. 4-1 Perricard. I'll tell you, chat, Fritz is about to lose his first round in the row at the Grand Slams. This is a shit first round. What a day, chat. This is not supposed to happen on day one. All these upsets on day one? Fritz serves. A fault. He's one mini breakdown, but he needs the hold. I mean, this is so sketchy. Second serve. Perricard backhand return. Fritz gets with the backhand down the line. Good shot. Perricard gets there. As Fritz forehand cross court. Perricard gets it back. Fritz in trouble. As Perricard backhand slice. He's in the rally. Fritz comes net with a slice. But it's out. Wow. GMP. 5-1. Oh, man. Fritz knows it too. He's like, how am I gonna get back now? 5-1. This guy is... Chat, again, he is scary. He hit the hardest serve in Wimbledon history in the first game of the match. You don't think GMP came to play Wimbledon? You don't think he came to play? Oh, man. If this is how Wimbledon's going to go, let's have it. 2 weeks of madness. 2 weeks of madness. Fritz is serving, but he's in big trouble. Fritz serves. GMP hits it out in the return. 5-2 Fritz. Sorry, 5-2 Perricard. Perricard serving for this match. Fritz has somehow got a mini break. Get both the mini breaks back here. You don't think Perricard's going to hit one unreturnable serve out of these 2 points? At least one. So Fritz has to win the other one. 5-2. Perricard serves. A fault. Okay, here it is. He's up 5-2. He's going to serve a second serve ace. Second serve. This is Fritz's only shot. Second serve in the forehand of Fritz. He chips it back. Perricard slices it. Fritz in the rally. He's got to win the point. Backhand Perricard. Fritz volley. Perricard with a pass. Fritz volley. Perricard backhand. Fritz is there with the backhand down the line. Perricard forehand. Cross on the net. Fritz survives. Fritz survives. Wow. Fritz should have lost that point 3 times. How did he hang on? He's got to win this one too, though, if he's going to avoid match point. Wow. Great hands by Fritz. As GMP, too big, too strong, 6-3. Sorry, no, he missed it. It glitched. He missed it. I thought he put it away. We're back on serve. I thought GMP missed it. Sorry, I thought he hit it in. He missed it. It glitched and I thought he hit a winner because he was reacting like he hit a winner, which is no reaction because he does that when he hits an error too. We're back on serve. Fritz serves though. He's not out of it. Serve is a fault. Oh God. Second serve. How did GMP not win a point? Anyway, second serve. Into the back of Perricard. Back into Fritz. Into the back of Perricard. Fritz with the forehand. Into the forehand. Perricard over. No, he hits it in. Fritz again to the slice of Perricard. Fritz in control as he goes down the line. Perricard backhand though. Watch out. Fritz backhand again to the back of Perricard. That's Fritz with a forehand cross court. Perricard on the stretch goes down the line. Fritz backhand cross. Perricard slice. Fritz doesn't want to come to the net. Hits a forehand down the line for a winner. Lovely shot, Taylor Fritz. 5-5. Chat, we already had a crazy match with Alcaraz. We got to do it twice. Five all. This is this point. Fritz is so tough. He's got a. I mean, look, ace, right? Ace, unreturnable ace. Something. Body serve. I don't know. Fritz serves into the body of Perricard. Comes back though. Fritz forehand down the line. Perricard's over the backhand, but it's long, and Fritz has got 6-5. Chat, you wonder how he's top 5. Anyone who asked why is Taylor Fritz top 5? We're watching it right now. This is why he's top 5. 6-5. He was down 5-2. Not a hope in hell against a Perricard bomb, and he's back to leading, and he's got a set point again, but he's lost every tiebreak with a set point. Is Perricard going to give him a second chance? Sorry, it's 5-1. My bad. 5-1. Perricard serves into the forehand of Fritz. He gets it back. Perricard forehand is a winner. Okay. Fritz is like, what can I do? There's nothing you can do. That is ridiculous. He hit a 145 serve. Fritz gets it back, and then Perricard's like, yeah, I'm going to hit a 155 forehand. How about that? Okay. 6-all. On the Perricard serve. Fritz has done so well not to lose at the moment. Somehow he's still here. Perricard's going to serve to get a match point, though. Fritz needs something special. He needs maybe a little luck. Maybe he needs to get lucky. Serve Perricard is a fault. Second serve. Ball kid's not getting ready. Oh, shit. Second serve. Double fault. There's your luck. There's your luck. There's your luck. That's the luck I'm saying. He's got a set point on his serve, Fritz. Perricard was like, I'm going to hit a big second serve, and it backfired. And he's got his hands on his hips like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? And the coach is like, what are you doing? Double fault. Fritz with a set point takes to a fifth. Serve out wide, the back of the Perricard. Return goes in. Fritz backhand cross court. Perricard passes wide. Fritz survives! And he punches his chest! Taylor Fritz is going 5. Chat. We got 45 minutes to finish this match. Probably 30 minutes, really. 44 minutes for one set. I tell you, chat, that is heart right there from Taylor. Oh, I swear to God, hey, man in a suit. Say, suit, you piss off. Suit, you piss off. I don't know, he's from the local council. Get out of here, suit. Get the hell out of here. Finish this match, suits. Get him out of here, chat. Get out of here, suit. We got 45 minutes, prick. Get out of here. We're finishing tonight. Get out of here, you suit. Get out of here. I don't want to hear from the council. Get out of here. We got 45 minutes. Come on, get out of here, you suit. Get him out of here, chat. We got 45 minutes. Let him play. Let him play. We can finish this off tonight. Get him out of here. Chill? Bro, you want this match to not end today? You crazy. Get that council guy out of here. It's not the tournament director, I don't think. It's a random guy in a suit. If they come back tomorrow, Perricard has the advantage. Because it's going to be hot and it's going to be fresh, and Perricard was serving 155 bombs. Fritz wants to finish. I think Fritz wants to finish tonight. It's either let suit guy aside, right? If they finish tonight, so if they play now, they might not finish, which means they might have to come back tomorrow at like 4-all, which would be kind of sketchy as hell, but they could also finish tonight. I think they could finish. 45 minutes to play one set. I think they could finish. I think Fritz is thinking, can I break this guy? Or the umpires have no say, by the way. Perricard didn't say a word. It's all been Fritz. They've been asking both, but by the way, I think Fritz is like, why are you wasting my time? We're going to play. Yeah, Fritz is like, don't ask me. So wait, okay, suits. Oh, so they've stopped play. This is BS. Chat, they come back tomorrow. So wait, who's that suit guy? So the suit guy walks out and says, hey, we're going to postpone the match tomorrow unless you want to play. And then the players are like, yeah, we want to play. And then they're like, but we're not going to play. And then Fritz is like, why are you asking me? Yeah, why would you ask the players? Chat, we've got 45 minutes. That's bullshit. This is such a stupid... Yeah, Fritz, and even by the way, Fritz's coaches are like, why wouldn't you play tonight? They know why this is important for Fritz. If Fritz comes back and loses tomorrow, they screw him. Yeah, Fritz has got a massive... Like, I would be pissed too if I was Fritz. Like, Fritz knows that coming back tomorrow to play GMP at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in the heat is way worse than playing him right now. Especially because GMP's fatigued. He just had a chance to win the match. He's probably a little disappointed, and it's slower right now. Yeah, Fritz should be pissed. What a stupid call. Why wouldn't they? I don't know why. They have literally 45 minutes. GMP, by the way, smart. Didn't say a word. He knows. He's like, I got a better chance tomorrow. We've just played. I need a break. And then I'm going to come back tomorrow mentally fresh, physically fresh, and I'm going to serve bombs. GMP was smart not to get involved because he knew, like, hey, I'm happy to play, but also I'm not going to campaign for it. Fritz wants to play tonight. And I understand that. Roof will be open tomorrow as well, yeah, so that probably helps. Maybe helps GMP, I don't know. By the way, all the crowd is like booing and shit, and I agree. Fritz is like, I want to play. Momentum for Fritz is gone as well. I know, right? BS. This is BS. BS. Wrong decision. I agree. This is BS. Fritz given towel. By the way, the poor crowd who don't get to watch the end of this match tomorrow. Fritz is going to sign autographs, so I love that for him. Why can't they play? Because they might not finish tonight. So at 11 o'clock, commentators are saying that Perricard wanted to stop. Oh, did he say that? Oh, okay. So wait, so because one of the players wanted to stop, they both have to stop? Is that how it works? I mean, look, Perricard definitely, I agree with Perricard. Like, if I'm Perricard, I'm stopping. I think it was a great move for him to stop. Like, it favors him big time. But that doesn't make sense that they would make one player says, I want to stop, and they both have to stop. Because then it favors one player. Like, that's not fair on the player that wants to continue, though. But GMP made the right choice if he got to choose. But Fritz obviously wanted to continue. They had 45 minutes to try and finish this match. And they've been playing at such a fast pace that they could have easily finished this set. Curfew's stupid. The curfew is Wimbledon, right? It is what it is. They're not going to change the curfew. But the fact that they had 45 minutes up their sleeve to finish, the fact that they even questioned, they even asked the question, hey, do you want to finish? It's stupid. Like, it's so dumb that they didn't leave it until like 11:15. They could have played 30 more minutes and gone, all right, 4-4, we'll stop. Or 3-3, we'll try. They should have asked it 3-3 or whatever. So dumb. So they're going to come back tomorrow and play one more set. Which sucks because it was such a great... we're just getting hyped, chat. Now we're going to stop and start again tomorrow. I'm going to get back on that level. I'm up here. I can't come down from here. I'm up here. How am I going to get back up there off at one set? Bad choice. By the way, what's Zverev doing? Is he stopped? Zverev's going to go down 2-11 and say, I don't want to play either. They're stopping after that set, no matter what happens. If Zverev loses or wins, that set's over as well. That's so dumb. So dumb. But if Perricard said, I want to stop, I totally understand that for him. I totally get that. And if they went with what he said, then fine. But I think Fritz got screwed. They could have tried to finish this match. Now they've got a match from Zhang today. This match, Zverev match. They've got a lot of matches tomorrow, plus all the good matches we have tomorrow. It's going to be nuts. 40 minutes left to play and stopped. Yeah, they could have finished this. They could have at least attempted. I get it if it was like 10:30 or maybe 10:40, but it was like 10:15. They have 45 minutes. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. They obviously stopped because it was the end of a set. They will stop this. Yeah. Like, I understand that they wanted to start fresh tomorrow, maybe, but I also think that they could have. I mean, the way this match was going, we had 4 sets in 2.5 hours. They could have attempted to finish and make the call later in the set. Why can't they finish? Because some guy in a suit walked out and said it's too late. Uneducated decision. I think. I don't think it was smart. But then again, Perricard, he wanted to stop, and they have to okay, so this is another thing, chat. I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember. Was it maybe with the when it's light, the light is it's too dark to play, right? I think if one player thinks it's too dark, then both players have to get off. They can't, if one player decides, which is weird because, one player gets favored over the other. If one player, obviously there's a big advantage for Fritz to play on and a big advantage for Perricard to stop, right? But if one player says, I don't want to keep going, then they both have to stop, which is what I think would happen there. Because that's why Fritz was like, why are you asking me then? Because I want to play. If he gets to make the choice, what's the point in asking both of us if one guy can make the decision and I don't have a choice? To be honest, they should have flipped the coin, but they should have just played on until they couldn't. I mean, why wouldn't you try and finish? The priority should be finishing the match. 10:30, because they have a curfew at 11, so they can't play after 11 o'clock because Wimbledon have a curfew because the council put it in there so they don't play into the midnights where the neighbors can hear the noise. There's a curfew at Wimbledon at 11. So 10:30 is late, yes. Zverev struggling as well. Yeah, Zverev, I mean, Fritz is not struggling anymore. He was tomorrow. If he loses tomorrow, that sucks. So dumb. Well, they weren't supposed to. I mean, technology. Okay, this is why the rule is in place. Because technology advanced past the rules from 100 years ago. Or whatever, 50 years ago. That's what happened. It's just like Wimbledon in general, right? Wimbledon had rules that were outdated and they updated them, right? The rule with the Lions people, they updated to technology, right? So the council rule is probably an old, like I think they bought it in 2009, but it's a noise complaints in a sporting venue is really weird, right? But it's probably an old rule that's a football rule maybe because football stadiums probably have that rule because football stadiums in London are very close to houses. It's a noise rule. But then technology, the fact that Wimbledon is now able to play under a roof with lights, that wasn't a thing when the rule was made. So now technology has overtaken the rule, but the rule stays in place. And look, the rule is there because the people in the neighborhood who live there don't want people walking around or crowds of people walking around at 2 a.m. on a Wednesday. So you got to respect the rules are there for the people that live there. The council's helping out the people that live there, you know. So you got to respect the people, the neighbors. We got to respect the residents, the people that live there. That's why the curfew's there for them. Why is the curfew at 11? Probably because any later and it would be not fair, and any earlier it would be not fair on Wimbledon. 11 o'clock's probably a good time, right? 11 p.m., people going to sleep at 10, 11 p.m., working the next day. And I mean, yeah. They also have issues with the underground running late to get the crowd up. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of people that leave at the same time, you know. Why don't people just move? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah. People should just move. Like, they're all rich. No. Match stopped because of the curfew. It sucks. I was going to count down the curfew too. We're going to have all fun and stuff. That's all right. I'm sure it won't be the only time the curfew gets in the way. But that's all right. It's just a shame that they didn't attempt to finish the match. That's what it bugs me. I respect the curfew and I understand, but I feel like it's fair. It's, you know, it's in place for that reason for the people that live there. But the fact that they didn't even try to finish the match really stinks. You know, that they just made the decision 45 minutes early. I mean, technically the curfew's in 30 minutes, and we could have at least gotten to 3-3 by now, 2-2. I mean, they were playing like 5-second games. You know, like they could have easily attempted to finish. So that's on the guy that came out with the tie, whoever that guy was. Zverev is trying not to lose the second, by the way. He's going to finish that match, but yeah. Anyway, chat. Oh, that's a bummer. What a great day, though. What a great day. It was a great day anyway. You know, who cares if we didn't get to finish this match? We'll watch the rest of it tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be on a court that we can watch. It won't be on at the same time as everybody else. But great day. My voice is shredded after talking for 12 hours straight. We had the Alcaraz Epic. We had a bunch of other matches. We had so many upsets today. We still don't have... It hasn't even finished yet. It's crazy. What a crazy day. What a crazy day. I don't know what the schedule looks like tomorrow because obviously it's going to change, but yeah. What a day. What a day. Do you think that tennis is top 3 sports popular in the world? I don't know. Maybe. To be honest, I don't care. Chat, if you've been paying attention, I like what I like and I don't give a shit if it's popular or not. If tennis is the number 3 popular sport in the world, or number 1 or number 7, it doesn't change how I like it. I don't care. I can give two shits if somebody doesn't like tennis. That's their problem. They're missing out. If you don't like tennis, then that's your fault. Chat, they want to be in our group. We're not letting people come in here if they don't like sport. They don't like tennis. You don't like tennis? What the hell? You're missing out. You're missing out on all the fun. Yeah, one hell of a day. Yep. Crazy day. Wouldn't be here if we didn't like tennis. Well, yeah, you guys obviously are here for because you like tennis, but I'm talking about like people outside of our community. People outside of our, not a cult, but outside of our group of people that watch the same thing at the same time. Rinderknecht got set points. Yeah, Zverev needs to leave to come back tomorrow and try and come back from 2 sets of love down. Can you recap the upsets today? There's too many. We haven't even finished. Like, the day hasn't even finished yet. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll talk about it first thing in the morning. Postponing the match favors Perricard. I agree. Yeah, we're almost at... By the way, don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 252K. Will the Zverev match end curfew? Yeah, Zverev's match will end after that second set. Fritz magic escape from GMP was amazing, but tomorrow GMP has a bigger chance to win. I agree. I think GMP will probably. Well, I mean, Fritz is going to serve first in tomorrow, right? Sorry. Yeah, I know the fourth. I know it's not showing all the sets. I know. The scoreboard's not perfect. I'm trying my best. Anyways, Zverev survived somehow. But we're going to get out of here because I'm so tired. But we'll be back tomorrow to do it all again. What a day. We started from the start and we ended at the end. Nearly 12 hours. Just shy of 12 hours. But let me check the schedule. I know it's going to change, but I'll tell you what who we're going to be probably watching tomorrow, or at least a bit of a. We're not going to watch everybody, but we'll see what we can do. Today was so crazy. Today felt like 3 days in one. We had 3 different days today. That Alcaraz bloody thing was wild. Anyways, tomorrow we've got Eala Krejcikova, we've got Djokovic, we've got Gauff, we've got Sinner, we've got Navarro, Draper, Pegula, Swiatek, Musetti, Shelton, Paul, Andreeva, Raducanu. This match, that match, joint, Demonor for the Aussies. We've got Mensik. We've got... I don't even know. There's so many more matches. But yeah, probably like the couple of big courts we're going to hang out tomorrow on the big courts. And we're going to figure out, we've got to watch the end of this match. We have to. We've come this far. We've come too far. We've got to watch the end of this match as well. Zverev, by the way, he's probably go to a tiebreak and they'll finish that. Alan!
Thank you so much for everything you do.
Alan, thank you for the $50. Appreciate that. Can we get some salutes for Alan in the chat? Holy crap. That was too generous. You don't have to do that. Thank you for the 50. That's Draper off the watch list tomorrow then, Cam? I don't know. I don't know what the schedule is going to look like. I know who we have to watch, but I'm not sure. We'll see what we can do. There's definitely chat. We have a must-watch list, and then we have like a... I mean, this match was an optional match. I didn't schedule it until the end because I thought, we'll wait and see what happens. I'm so glad we did because it's been great. But I'm not sure what we watch tomorrow. Draper's not on center court tomorrow. He's on court 2. 1. How is Zverev losing to Arthur like that? Because Zverev is not a grass guy and Rinderknech is crafty as crafty as he's crafty. I don't know when GMP starts tomorrow. We'll find out the later. They'll come back tomorrow. Anyways, thank you for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow for day 2. Day 1 is a great success, chat. Great success. Day 1 was a great success. Mirra agrees. But we'll be back tomorrow to do it all again. Upsets galore. Epics galore. I mean, you couldn't have gotten a better start to Wimbledon. Like, really. I've had so much fun. I'll see you tomorrow. Fritz, Perricard, going 5.